Okay guys, we are finally in the correct mode in the draft. It's going to be a one game series, a best of one that is. Moscow 5 versus Scary Faces in the Gigabyte challenge number 9. It is the round of 16, or round 1, however you want to call it, however you are used to seeing the brackets. The next one will be the quarterfinal, but Moscow 5 coming into this, they must be the favorites. Because, well, they're just, first of all, a known team. They've had decent enough results in the past as well. Scary Faces, of course, they don't have any, like, known names. Not that you can see. I do believe Sima the Slayer is playing for them. Quista, I think he stood in for, I don't know, some other Russian team. Maybe Virtus Pro, maybe it was Empire instead, but I've seen the name Quista for sure before. In any case, we are looking at the draft. Death Prophet banned by Scary Faces, Moscow 5, eliminating the Legion Commander for themselves. And I would kind of expect Moscow 5 to roll with the Ogre Magi. It's just a hero that they pick up pretty much every single time they get their hands on it. They even first pick the Ogre if they have the first pick. Of course, at the moment they do not. Scary Faces, though, I have no clue about their drafting style, so I can't say whether they want to go for the Ogre first or not. But Moscow 5, they're a team that loves aggression, and almost every single time the game goes past the mid game and enters the late game stages, Moscow 5 tend to lose out just because their decision making, their patience is not just developed enough, I guess. But Brewmaster was the second ban by Moscow 5. Tidehunter was taken out by Scary Faces. So Scary Faces, what's their first pick gonna be? Is it just... Oh, it's the Ogre, man! That hero is so damn popular! Of course, any true CIS Russian team, they just love aggression, and Ogre Magi, just such a great hero to go for dives, for example, just because you're so damn tanky. Pretty decent strength pool for you, so nice health pool to begin with. 6 base armor as well. He is one of the more perfect heroes as far as supports are concerned to just dive things early on. Skywrath Mage with Nature's Prophet picked up by Moscow 5 though. I've seen Moscow 5, I think it was from yeah, it was by Moscow 5 themselves. Nature's Prophet completely just killing the game almost by himself. Just early rotations, coming in with the teleportation, going for those early kills, and completely taking over the game. I think he had like 20k net worth when the next highest was 10 or something. He had a 6-minute face boot and Hand of Midas. Tron was playing it. So we'll see if they can manage to replicate that success. I would have my doubts. As Scary Faces, they went for a Medusa for themselves. Moscow 5 might want to just target a Magnus ban, for example, at the moment. Otherwise, Medusa, buffed by a Magnus as well as a Bloodlust. That would be just way too freaking scary. Way too scary. But we'll see if they are gonna ban it out as well. It's not like Scary Faces, they have to go for a Magnus. It's not the most popular of heroes. Oh! I guess chat is smarter than me. Quista, he was playing for Hellraisers. I mean, I knew it was some kind of Russian team I saw the name in, so thanks, man. Thanks for letting me know. But looking at the second set of bans now, Anti-Mage taken out by Scary Faces. Makes only sense to ban out that hero just because, well, Anti-Mage completely wrecks a Medusa. Medusa, well, one of his greatest assets is just having the mana shield, having the survivability from it. But yeah, if Anti-Mage, especially with the Manta style, gets near you, pops the Manta style, you're gonna be out of mana, no mana shield, and after that, you die just as quickly as any other, especially if the mana void should be used. Visage though, taken out by Moscow 5. Maybe they were expecting the Visage plus Throw to even come out. Throw, of course, boosting out the Medusa's damage, and Bloodlust on both the Throw and the Medusa. Could have been some scary stuff. As Scary Faces, they do ban out a Lycan now. Lycan, funny enough, he was kind of ignored for the longest period after the first changes in 6.8 to him. But since EG, they completely dominated with a Lycan in the Star Ladder finals. Suddenly, I've seen Lycan just prioritized a little bit more, banned or picked, and of course Moscow 5 having a Nature Prophet already. Lycan could have been just a strong addition into the current lineup already. As Witch Doctor banned by Moscow 5. So what are they gonna go for now? Do they go for additional push? Maybe something like a Jakiro? I mean, Nature Prophet at the moment, I mean, you can just have him as a so-called solo pusher and just go for some extreme aggression after that. Have him teleport into the kills. I wouldn't mind the Shakira at all. Are there any other heroes? I guess you can go for Nyx Assassin as well. Nyx Assassin is used to just try to counter the Medusa somewhat with the mana burn. And it works out rather well, at least the times I've seen that. It's just such a strong spell to have. 4-second cooldown. It works on the intelligence multiplier. Medusa usually wants to build for Skadi, of course, and just gets the intelligence that way. Or just some stats from like Meta Style, Lincoln Sphere, what have you. So he's gonna have a decent enough intelligence later on in the game, and 4-second mana burn does so much to just maybe not completely counter him, but make him that much more vulnerable to just getting picked off. As now Moscow 5, third pick about to come. What the hell do they go for? I mean, they're taking quite their time here, trying to decide what would be the best course to go. I still think Nyx Assassin wouldn't be all that bad, plus of course just Impale into Mystic Flare should be easy setup. What? Guys, chat, you're confusing me. Saying Quista did not play in Hellraisers. I'm pretty sure he stood in for Hellraisers, didn't he? Well, he stood in anywhere. I mean, he might be high MMR player, but he definitely stood in for some known Russian team, that's for sure. I've seen it at least in a couple of games, but never mind that. Different game, doesn't matter at all. As Moscow 5, wow, they finally go for the next assassin. They took so damn long to decide for the pick, of course. Maybe they thought that it doesn't fit into the lineup all that well, since Nature's Prophet, usually you're gonna play it off lane. So Nyx Assassin is gonna have to be either a mid laner or a support. And mid lane Nyx Assassin, it can work out, getting the fast level 6, getting the mana burn going earlier, and just having access to the Vendetta plus an early Blink Dagger, for example. But if it doesn't work out, if you don't get enough ganks, Nyx Assassin falls off so heavily compared to some other mid laners. For example, Puck, he can just do so much more, I think. It was just a random example at the moment. I mean, most mid laners will be more effective than Nyx Assassin in the late game, and Nyx Assassin definitely just needs to get kind of an early advantage. Scary Faces now, their own third pick about to come. I would suggest some kind of ranged support hero for them. I still think Shakira would be even good for themselves as well. Just Ice Path to Wall Breath, Liquid Fire for their own pushing. Macro Pyre to maybe even stop the push from Moscow 5 if need be. But if they want to, they can go for a straight off offlaner as well. Batrider could be one, although Nyx Assassin does somewhat counter the Batrider with the Spike Carapace. Just run into the Firefly and suddenly Batrider is stunned. So other options, Centaur still available, even a Clockwork if they want to go for that route. Although Clockwork, you can power coax yourself into the Mystic Flare, which isn't really the thing you should be looking forward to. You can of course go for the early Blade Mail, which could make it okay. But we'll see. So both teams, they've slowed down the draft immensely. No Vengeful Spirit to pick for Scary Faces. It works well with the Medusa, so both supports now, if they are going to be supported, the Ogre and Vengeful, are supports that can buff up any of your cores. Bloodlust plus the Vengeance Aura, really nicely picked supports, plus of course just the defensive Nether swap. Maybe if Medusa gets stunned, or well, any core gets stunned, and Mystic Flare for example. So I'm kind of digging the Vengeful pick here. And Moscow 5, and depending on their last two picks, they might just want to end this game as early as possible. They pick up a Faceless Void. Of course a hero, once you get to level 6 you can go for just almost non-stop aggression if you really want to. Every time you have a Chronosphere, just go for the kills. I mean, Chrono into Mystic Flare should be easy kills. Of course Vengeful Spirit with the swap can also help against Chronosphere. So Vengeful Spirit just got elevated to an even higher status in this game. Even better of a pick for Scary Faces. But Moscow 5, what's their last pick gonna be? Is it gonna be Ancient Apparition, for example? Have the Nyx Assassin mid, Nature's Prophet offlane with Faceless Void, Skyref, or actually Nyx Assassin maybe even safe lane, with the rest being aggressive try, Faceless Void, Skyref Mage plus the Ancient Apparition. Maybe it would be a little bit light on the stuns, but the damage output early on would be pretty damn sick from them.
Spirit Breaker.
Oh, and a Spirit Breaker pick for Scary Faces. But what does this mean? Is this Spirit Breaker offlane? Is it Vengeful or Ogre core with a support Spirit Breaker? Or is it core Spirit Breaker with Vengeful Ogres? Core having the Medusa mid lane? Oh god, man, what are they gonna do with this, really? I'm not too sure about the Spirit Breaker. I mean, I guess you're getting some nice auras. Spirit Breaker just providing extra movement speed for the others. And especially if his blood lasted at the same time. So this Spirit Breaker is probably gonna be pretty damn fast, but I'm not overly convinced about it, to be honest. At least he's pretty damn tanky, and together with the Ogre, they can dive pretty hard if they want to. As Moscow 5, they did pan out the Puck now as the last one. Could have been a really disruptive hero. Pretty nice in just, for example, catching the Nature Prophet, getting the silence, making it so that he can't TP for 3 seconds. Unless he wants to use an actual TP scroll instead of his spell. Razor banned out by Scary Faces, so Moscow 5. Maybe even pick up an Invoker, have the Nyx and Skyrof just pure supports. Invoker into the mid lane. Synergizes pretty well with the Faceless Void, of course. Nature Prophet can push. Forge Spirit's gonna help out a little bit with that. So it wouldn't be a bad pick. But it really comes down to how Moscow 5 are planning to play this Nyx Assassin here. Oh man, this Spirit Breaker though. The Space Cow. The Space Cow is real. Oh, Templar Assassin for Moscow 5. So that's going to be their mid laner, which is going to mean Nyx Assassin and Skyrof are going to be the supports after all. So far, Scary Faces, they have Ignite to try to deal with the refraction charges of Templar Assassin. So might just be enough. Well, we'll help out a little bit. We'll make it so that Scary Faces are going to have to come with just some detection of their own. But this game, apart from the Medusa and maybe slightly the Faceless Void, it should be rather aggressive, I think. Templar Assassin is a hero that peaks rather early. When you have your meld maxed out, then second peak phase kind of when you get the Desolator. So you have a couple of just timings in the game where a Templar Assassin can blow up really almost anybody. Templar Assassin though, I just hope he can actually input damage into the Chronosphere as well. I mean, Psyblades, if they're maxed out, you get some additional range, but might not be enough. But Scary Faces, they did go for the Magnus in the end. Moscow 5, I think they made kind of a slight mistake there, not panning out the Magnus. It's going to be so scary. Vengeance Aura, having the Empower, the Bloodlust, and the movement speed coming in from the Space Cow. Holy freaking crap, guys. This just aura-based team. I've seen people go for those teams before as well, and it's been complete overkill. But we'll see. And to introduce the lineups to you guys for this Gigabyte Challenge number 9, a best of 1 in the first round of the playoffs. It's going to be Tara on the Magnus, heading towards the mid lane. PGG Touch It. No idea what that means, but I'm just going to call him Vengeful Spirit because he's not PGG. DK Loves Laori will be playing the Ogre Magi, leaving Quista on the Medusa for the safe lane. CM 3K Mix on the Spirit Breaker will be the last one for them on the offlane. As for Moscow 5, PGG on the Nyx Assassin, Kingar playing the Skyrof Mage, leaving Blow Your Brain on the Faceless Void with Tratata, Vigos on the Templar Assassin, and the last one will be Tron on the Nature's Prophet. So Moscow 5, they went for a standard tri-lane. Probably want to just keep on getting XP on the Nyx Assassin. They do come prepared with Sentry Wars already. So nicely done. Maybe we're expecting an aggressive tri-lane from Scary Faces themselves. But whatever it may be, the game is about to start. Creeps are about to spawn in 12 seconds. Are we gonna see yet another first blood with the rune? Doesn't look like it at the moment. Moscow 5, I don't think they're there in just enough force. Spirit Breaker, 700 HP with no stat items at all. Stout Shield plus 5 base armor. You just don't kill that easily. Nyx Assassin gets a bounty rune. Not a bad thing to get. Double damage, of course, for Medusa. None too shabby at all. Just easy last hits for him. 50 base damage otherwise. Not the greatest. But with the double damage, the early last hits are going to be a cinch for him. Especially the denies as well, just keeping the lane under their own control. Tron not going to be happy to just find a tri-lane waiting for him. He's going to struggle quite hard. If really necessary, at the very least he can rotate into his own jungle. Get some guaranteed farm that way. Not the fastest of junglers, but I mean any farm is better than no farm. Of course there's always one downside. If you do choose to go for the jungle and sacrifice the offlane, it will mean that the supports of Scary Faces can do whatever they really want. As Spirit Breaker, already taking some heavy harassment from Kingar, just Arcane Bolt spam has started. Spirit Breaker though is pretty tanky, so apart from the Arcane Bolts, Shouldn't be too worried. Might even go for a magic stick. Magic stick? No. Waiting for. He wants to get boots first. Never mind. Magic stick's there. Nice item choice against the ScaryFaceZZZ Mage, of course. So he's gonna guarantee that he's gonna get a little bit of extra if need be. Has skilled up the Charge of Darkness as well. Probably gonna be his number one form to escape or try to escape at the very least. ScaryFaceZZZ Silence. I'm not actually too sure if a Silence stops it. I think only a stun will stop the charge. Huh, it's something I might find out in this game. If you already get the charge, don't think the Silence will interrupt it. But look at this Tron. He's TP'd in aggressively. He's gonna get the courier snipe, I think. He has boots as well. Dota, he's not going close enough. One right click, make it second right click. No bottle. Oh, he got the bottle before. Holy crap, that was so close, Magnus. Nice reactions. Going to meet the courier. Such an important pickup, but there's the charge into Tron as well. Shockwave comes through. They have the skewer to slow him down. Nyx Assassin is gonna help out a little bit. No, he's waiting for it. What? Never mind, Tron. He gets the heat, so gonna get stunned up anyway. Another shockwave. Nice impale. Catches one by PGG. PGG, I think he could have played it a little bit better. He ran in too deep. Could have just impaled from here already. Gotten 2 heroes. But, I mean, he saves Tron. Tron gets the courier snipe, but Tara, him being able to pick up the bottle, so huge. Vigos, though, does he have his own bottle coming out? Yes, he does. He's gonna race for the rune. I don't think Vengeful Spirit is gonna be fast enough. Or, never mind, yes, he is. Because Temper Assassin already backed off. Didn't want to just take his chances there. So Bounty Rune picked up by Vengeful. At the very least, Tara was unable to refill his bottle, but had he not been able to even pick up the bottle from a courier, he wouldn't have had it for quite some time, wouldn't have had the extra mana, the extra health to deal with here. He would have gotten so crushed in this lane. So it was, I mean, I can't just stress it enough how important it was that he got the bottle before the courier that I was so sure that the courier wasn't in range, but the courier kind of threw the bottle. It's like, ugh, here, Magnus, in my last dying breath, I shall deliver this to you. Vigos, of course, as he gets more levels, should be able to kind of overtake Magnus anyway. More points into refraction, more charges. Just the Psy Blades might start adding up. Shockwave, of course, from Magnus will allow him to kind of keep up. At least to some extent. Safe lanes, 20 and 1 on the Medusa. Quista farming up rather well. As is the Faceless Void, of course, as to be expected. Blow your brain. 20 and 11 for himself as well. Oh, he's going for a Hand of Midas, man. At least it feels like it. 1600 gold in the back. Quista might be going for one as well. Has 1k in his own. So we might be looking just at a late game kind of late game fest. Vigos, does he have boots coming out? Yes, he does. Boots and bottle. Bottle crowing for the win. Gonna pick up a rune as well as Kingar. Nice sentry. Getting rid of the Observer Ward. Oh, Illusion Rune not gonna help too much. Magnus just gonna bottle it up. Get some nice health and mana back from it. DK as well as Vengeful Spirit. They want to go for a kill on Tron, but Tron is playing it so safe. And just rightfully so as well. If he gets caught by one stun, it's probably the end for his life. I mean, Mystic Snake is even level 3, so even some just nuke damage from Medusa coming out doesn't rely solely on his right clicks. Oh, the pinks come out, Tron. They're like, oh man, he's so far, we need to kill him. But not to be. Vengeful Spirit, he's coming into the mid lane. Maybe with a magic missile into skewer under the tower, they can get the kill onto Vigos. But as long as Vigos has refraction, he should be fine, really. Skewer slow, man. Maybe the timing has to be correct, but that's going to be Hand of Midas finished on Blow Your Brain. 4 minutes, 46 seconds in. He gets to use it for the first time already. And Quista, he went for boots, and Medusa, Midas isn't really that popular anyway, just because you farm so fast as it is with the split shot a little bit later in the game. And Power Threads, you just want to be able to counter Moscow 5's aggression if they go for it. But I kind of like Faceless Void going for the Midas. If you get it this early on, and you're getting absolute free farm on the lane, it doesn't really hinder you at all. So I'm completely on board with this, and it will just mean that Faceless Void doesn't really fall off as some offlane Faceless Voids do. He's not gonna be only a Chronosphere, he's gonna actually be able to provide quite a lot of damage himself, but look at the Spirit Breaker, he isn't even level 2, he's gonna hit level 2 now, just farming up the jungle, but it's going so slow for him. He's probably gonna charge because now I think Magnus, not yet level 6, needs one more creep wave. So unfortunate. I think it's just somebody has leached his XP a little bit in the mid lane before, or he's had to rotate or something. But oh, Kingar coming in. There's the Psionic Trap. Kingar not throwing the concussive shot there. It finally comes a little bit late though, I think. And Dara is gonna escape. There's the charge into King God as well. Vigos still alive, of course, has the meld if need be. More TP's coming. It's TK, loves Law Order. But, I mean, I don't know why Skyrim Mage waited with the concussive shot for so long. Had he popped it immediately, I think they would have just had enough for that one extra right click from Vigos. But, I mean, as they wish, 6.5 minutes in, no first blood yet. And no, nothing going on at all. Nice. Vigos has his power treads finished already, farming up reasonably. Not the highest of farm, but in mid lane, you're occupied with a little bit more than just farming. Top lane though, they want to go for the Space Cow, Spirit Breaker. Charge now, charge. Not gonna happen, gonna get silenced up. Impale will connect thanks to the Psionic Trap because he's gonna join the fight. If you right clicks, wow, Chrono popped, why blow your brain? He's like, the kill is mine, I want the first blood, screw you guys. That was such a waste of a Chrono though. That hero would have died no matter what. Especially considering that Blow Your Brain, he got the time lock as well there. Now it's a little bit harder for them to push the tower. They might still get it with the double damage on Vigos. But why the freaking hell? Why, guys? Why did he just pop the Chrono? Now that just means that if anybody comes in, they just might kind of lose or not be able to push the tower anymore if the TP, the rotations are there. Well, the tower's still pretty damn low. The siege creep helping out because double damage still quarter of a duration. That's pretty long to be honest. Oh, but they're going in. They get the Spirit Breakers done. Magic Missile to follow. But there's the reverse parade. He catches two. Faces White got the tower lasted, but can they escape because he's taking quite a lot of punishment. But the Psionic Trap. Oh, are you kidding me? Never mind, Skewer. It connects. One more shockwave, another charge. He's gonna go down in the end. So if they had Chronosphere there, I think it would have been an easier escape. But Blow Your Brain got the last hit of the tower. He made it out as well with the time walk. So he's fine. I mean, Vigos dying, it's like, yeah, so. But it's worth it if you got the tower plus Faces Void. Getting sick amounts of farm now. Hand of Midas has been running for quite some time. Getting the tower last hit as well. Just excellent last hit score overall with creeps. Medusa has surpassed her a little bit. But that's a small thing really. Oh, Vigos. Never mind, nothing can happen. Dara, of course, doesn't have the reverse polarity anymore. Nyx Assassin already got these arcane boots. Has he been farming up the bottom lane and Tron just been in the jungle? I guess so. Tron going for a Hand of Midas of his own. So far, only level 5, not the best of games. Doing a little bit better than the Spirit Breaker though. Well, Spirit Breaker, with that kill onto the Temporary Assassin, just being present there, has caught up quite substantial to be honest, compared to how bad he was doing before. Now has the boots, Magic Stick and the Nerd as well. So probably gonna try to just charge across the map. Has killed up Greater Bash. Of course, Charge of Darkness, you're gonna Greater Bash whoever target you're going for. So they're gonna get stunned, knocked back a little bit. And just going for that gank heavy Spirit Breaker style. 3 points into Greater Bash now. Oh, PGG, not yet level 6, but trying to go for Quista. Keeps on with the harass, and actually the right clicks do so much damage when you don't have a Stout Shield or Poor Man Shield or anything along those lines. Now, oh god, Vengeful coming in, PGG, he just threw out the Impale. Nice Spike Carapace, but it's not gonna be enough. Mystic Snake comes through, Fire Blast. And an easy kill, make it 2 for 1 for Scary Faces now. Of course, Faces Void still is extremely strong. Has a Mask of Madness now as well. Crazy attack speed, Maelstrom might be next, maybe Power Treads into Maelstrom. Sometimes really any player kind of loves to leave the boots of speed just as such. Oh, never mind, Tara. Gonna skewer out. Some scare tactics from Vigos coming in. Skyrim Mage of course was coming close. But yeah, you just leave them as boots of speed. Never mind, pick the power test, but sometimes you do so. Just go for the other core items and leave the boots of speed to just be turned into the boots of travels later on. Blow Your Brain, he just loves to farm. He's trying to pull through, might succeed. Usually, oh, he's going to get a couple of creeps at the very least. Oh, never mind, a tree was cut here. It's rather hard, you need to get the timing perfectly if you want to just pull them this way. Usually it's like cut the tree here and pull them like that, a little bit easier. But he got a couple of creeps through, so better than nothing really. Spirit Breaker though, he's gonna be happy for anything he can get. He's level 6, so he's gonna have the ultimate. I would have expected him to just charge a little bit more often, go for those kills. a little bit earlier. Maybe they just feel there's not enough of an opening. But there's the charge onto Vigos. Tara not gonna skewer him. And Vigos, he's gonna back off in time. That was a little bit too obvious. I think Tara, he should have just gone for the skewer really. Skewer, reverse polarity. Buy some time. But they got a little bit greedy. They wanted to skewer him back towards his own tower as, oh, PGG sees the courier. Courier getting microed around. So PGG not gonna get anything. Do they have a dust? No, they don't. Unfortunate for SFC. Quista is completely out of mana though. And Courier, oh PG! He's gonna get the snipe. Beautiful! Second Courier kill of the game. Mid lane though, Vigos gonna get reverse protected, skewered up as well. And taken out. They had the dust on the Vengeful Spirit. It's gonna get slowed down though. Oh, Chronosphere, he's waiting for it. They're gonna get the kill on Vengeful anyway. One more right click, Shockwave comes from Blue Rain. He takes so much damage. Thank God that he dodged the charge. Even the knockback might have gotten the kill. Mask of Madness. You have to be careful with that item. If you actually start taking damage yourself, you're gonna be royally freaking screwed. So make it 3-2. 3-for-2. A 1-for-1 trade in the mid lane, but Temper Assassin definitely a way more important kill than a Vengeful Spirit. So nicely done by SFC so far. They definitely, not definitely even to be honest, they might have late game supremacy with just the Bloodlust and Empower. But that's just... it's so. Spirit Breaker can do something as well. But you're up against a Faceless Void Templar as well as a Nature's Prophet. So late game should be rather interesting if it ever gets to that. Just that will hinge on the reverse polarities of the Magnus. Oh, never mind. Completely mistook them for dire heroes for a second. But now heroes coming. Tron is on the bottom lane. Blow your brain with King Guard. They're smoked up. They have the Chronosphere ready. Are they gonna go for something though? Skyriff Mage is level 6. So whomever they find, it should be an easy kill really, man. Just wham bam. Yeah, they're gonna go in Time Walk. A few right clicks, silence up, Mystic Flare. Mystic Flare not even entirely necessary because Wrath of Nature was also used. But not a long cooldown, I mean 60 seconds. Oh, Impaling onto Quista. He didn't have the mana shield activated. PGG unfortunately does not have enough follow-up. Another Time Walk. Lower Brain, never mind. He just wanted to get to the creeps. Blink picked up by Vigos as well. So they're going for the aggressive route as Tara gets his own Blink Dagger. Didn't go for our gain boots first. And not the fastest one, but I mean, whenever you can get it, it's gonna be worth it. Blink Magnus is just so much scarier than a normal Magnus. Not only can you position yourself for the reverse polarities, you can also try to go for solo pickups. As, oh, speaking of solo pickups, Nixon says you're gonna get stunned. Nether bashed. Nether struck, and well, another easy kill, 4 for free now. But looking at the graph, it's a 6,000 net worth lead for Moscow 5. About 3k in XP, slightly less. But considering that Scary Faces, they're pulling even in just kills, farm-wise, it's looking so bad. And that's with Spirit Breaker having a decent enough net worth, to be honest. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it's not horrible at least. The way he started, I would have expected it to be way worse. But oh, there's the charge into the Blow Your Brain. I think he knows this is coming. Is he gonna Chrono Spirit Breaker under the tower? Come on, Chrono. Chrono here. Chrono, no, Blow Your Brain. Never mind, Blink. Oh god, he got time locked immediately. But there, he's gonna go down anyway. Mystic Flare gonna whiff completely. The Impale was there. Kingar, he jumped the gun. There's a Fire Blast as well. They're just gonna get the second kill here. TPs are coming. Because he has a double damage. Will it be enough though? He can't just find the target. He's getting juked around. Another charge into PGG. I think Spirit Breaker might even be able to outrun them. And he has 2 points into Empowering Haste. 374 movement speed. Tron, he's gonna come in. Psionic Trap sprout up as well. Impale to follow. Because blinks in. Mel, double damage hit. They get the kill. But in the end, it was still a 2 for 1. I mean, the way SFC, they dove this, they should not have gotten this much. Skyriff Mage, just jumping the gun with the Mystic Flare. Oh god, Vigos didn't get the damage in onto Magnus. Magnus got the blink out. So slight misplays maybe. Ogre finishes up his Soul Ring. But man, that time lock onto Magnus, he blinked in, Blow Your Brain. One right click. Oh, Vigos, never mind. Got the blink out before the skewer. Dara a little bit too late with the reactions there. Nice tower destroyed. PGG pops the Arcane Woods. They want to go for something. They had vision of Quista, I think. Never mind. PGG Vendetta up. They saw somebody. they're not quite sure if whether to go. Oh, Vengeful Spirit hit, Impale as well. Because Blink in, Meld hit, one more right click from PGG. Easy kill, man. Meld is maxed after all, minus 8 armor. It's too much for a squishy Vengeful Spirit. He has 6 base armor, so it's not all that bad, but you're getting to the minus anyway. His face is void, farming like a beast, of course, with that Hand of Midas that early on, as he got it. It's to be expected. Tron has had the Hand of Midas running for some time as well on the Nature Prophet. They already got the tier 1 down here, so pushing it out, I guess it's valid since all the tier 1s are down. Quista though, there's the Chronosphere, Mystic Flare to follow. Mana Shield does quite a lot, but Breath of Nature bounces through Tron, even TP's in just to ensure the kill. Kingar though, charge coming out. Dara wants to go for the reverse polarity. Can he get in position? Skewer, maybe. Kingar gonna be taken out by Spirit Breaker. Tron, he's in the back lines. The blink reverse polarity, the catch blow your brain. Vigos, he's around though. He's gonna put, wow, the melt hit. One more right click. He blinks in aggressively. The stuns, the charge comes out. They get the ogre. There's the swap in the back lines. Tron cannot TP out, but he doesn't want to. He doesn't care. Impale. It's dodge. PG completely whiffs. Activates the Vendetta. He gets the right click through the sprout somehow. And that's the kill. Tron gets the last right click in. A 4-for-1. Excellent kiting by Moscow 5. And just nice pincer movement by them as well. PGG coming in from the back lines. Spirit Breaker, the only one to survive. And just Magnus. He wanted the reverse polarity a little bit too much, man. One man reverse, not enough. Quista gonna get stunned up, but he got the Stone Gaze off before PGG petrified up. Charge is coming. Yeah, PGG gonna be the sacrificial lamb, I think. Bottle up as much as you can, man. Bottle. Yeah, he's gonna go down. Mystic Snake. Spike Carapace. Oh, Spike Carapace to the rescue. Never mind, it ends just before the Spirit Breaker connects. Impale goes out. Earn is still taking him low. I think he's gonna get chased down. His just movement speed is not enough. Or is it Psionic Trap? Never mind, another Earn charge. That's gonna secure the kill. Spirit Breaker. Nice usage of the item. Haste Rune picked up by TA. Has a Hyperstone already. So going for a straight of AC, it looks like. Just boost up your own physical damage, as well as mitigate that of your enemies. Definitely not a bad item for him to pick up. Plus, of course, Meld. Plus AC. Minus 13 armor. Oh, Vigos has to be careful, the swap. Oh, they don't get it in time. They do not get it. Mystic Flare onto Dara. He gets to run out of it. Kingar, he's getting charged. Dara, he wants revenge. How dare you, Vigos? He's gonna get stunned through the charge. Tron, he comes in as well. CM might not even have enough. Goes for the Nether Strike. With the Urn, with the right clicks, he's gonna have enough. Vigos though, with the Haste Rune, never mind. Spirit Breaker wants to TP out himself. In the meantime, Blow the Brain, pops the Chrono. With Tron helping out, they get the kill onto Medusa. And Medusa still does not have his Lincoln Sphere. About 1000 gold away. So 9 to 10, 10 to 9, however you want to call it. Moscow 5 are in the lead in this game. Looking at the graphs as well, about a 10k network lead, 5k in XP. So looking extremely good, to be honest. Of course, as they should, really. I mean, up against Medusa with Bloodlust and Empower to boost him up later on. You're gonna have to be vigilant, but this Ogre, I just haven't felt him at all. I mean, what has he done this game? He's still level 6 only. Vengeful Spirit level 7. 9 on Nyx Assassin though, and 8 on Scarif Mage, so it's not like they're doing that much better, but level 6 on Ogre, it just doesn't cut it, man. You don't have the maxed out Bloodlust, you don't have the increased multicast chances, but there's the stun onto Dara, silent up as well, and, well, are they gonna get the kill? One more Arcane Bolt, oh my god, they had to pop the Mystic Flare, just because that one Arcane Bolt went into the Centaur instead of the Magnus. Scarif Mage is like, yeah, I'm gonna farm the jungle creeps, but this is Roshan now. Double 3Ns coming in, Vigos with the minus armor, of course. Does he have anything on the chicken? No, not yet. So not that close to finishing up his AC. Or Mjolnir. I would still expect it to be AC. But getting closer and closer. Age is gonna be picked up by Blower Brain. One of the more suicidal heroes, of course. You're gonna go in with the Mask of Madness. Just, you're gonna take amplified damage. Does he have his ultimate? Yes, he does. Does he have enough health though? If he gets the Chronosphere positioning nicely, then Vigos can come blink in and help out as well with the right clicks. And curious that they want to go for it. Time walk forward. Is he gonna pop the Chrono? Yes, he is. Almost caught the Vengeful. No, he ran into it. Perfect positioning just on the edge. Is it gonna be enough though? The mana shield keeps him alive. They pop the Stone Gaze. Krista barely had enough mana for it. And now Vigos, he's left there to die. Nether struck up to get the kill. And Vigos, they lose the life, they don't get the Medusa just without the Mystic Flare. He's pretty tanky, as is the Spirit Breaker to be honest. 1.7k HP. This strength gain, 2.4. It's not like it's that much to be honest, but somehow he's a beast. He has power treads, of course. The Sanji as well. Another charge into. Never mind. It was a creep PGG. He just happened to be there. Are they gonna go for it? Mana burn, impale. Never mind. He has the invis rune, so he's gonna get out. They might still want to consider going for it though. I mean, impale into Mystic Flare is gonna be enough. No matter how tanky the Spirit Breaker is, at least not with this HP. Tron, he's gonna come in as well. PGG starts with the impale. Wrath of Nature is there. They're gonna go for the slow as well. Can Spirit Breaker escape? Never mind. Sprouted up. King R ends the dominating streak. They're gonna throw up Ogre in the air. The Yule Scepter on King R already completely out of mana on the Ogre as well. There's the Mystic Flare. Not quite enough, but with the Blink on Tron, with the Mystic Flare a little bit helping, they get the kill. 2 easy pickups. They want to go continue with the push as well. 10 to 13. Moscow 5 is still looking extremely good. Medusa has the Lincolns, but you need at least one extra item to be just fight ready. We'll see if he gets it before Moscow 5 are able to just pressure enough. Flowerbrain, I think he still has the Aegis. Yes, he does. He's not pushing with the team though, and he's going for an Aghanim Scepter now after the Maelstrom. So once the 60-second cooldown, the extra 1 second duration on the last level, as Heaven's Halberd already finished on Spirit Breaker, he's good. I mean, it feels like he has a pretty nice amount of farm, but suddenly when you look at the net worth, compare that to Faceless Void, it's nothing. But Spirit Breaker, he's a slow farmer. I mean, you really need to snowball and just get kills with him. Now he has 3 points into the Charge of Darkness, 2 in Empowering Haste. So hasn't gone maxing it out or anything. But I don't even remember when I last saw the Reverse Polarity. I mean, must have been at least 3-4 minutes ago, if not more. They're just unable to get pickoffs by themselves, although you have the swap potentially. Just the Spirit, the Charge of Darkness, and oh, PGG! He scouts out at least 2 heroes. Oh, it's a level 2 Vendetta as well, gonna last a little bit longer. Is he gonna go for Dara Tron? Are you gonna start the TP in? They're thinking about it. Yep, there's the Vendetta hit because he's gonna come in as well, but the Charge of Darkness gets them perfectly. Reverse Polarity catches 2. Do they really turn this around? Dara, he's gonna survive. 1 hero down, Vigos gonna lose his life. Yule Scepter was there on PGG, but King R mostly used it to just escape himself because he was too late. Oh god, they were so ready for this. Just look at the 4k XP swing, about 3k in gold as well. Oh god, Moscow 5 man, don't do this. Now Tron, he's the one getting charged up. Come on, run now, no. He blinks into the trees, goes for the TP out. Is it actually gonna be in time, the skewer? Oh god, it was so close. He does get out. Nicely done, blink into the trees. Get the hell out of dodge. So he's safe for now. Medusa though, getting more and more farm, up to 1.8k gold. Last hits, he's number 1, as kind of is to be expected. I mean, split shot, you farm just way too fast. Nice, PG on the hunt again. Has mana burn maxed out. Pings are plenty. 1 TP's coming in. They want to get the skill so bad. Blower Brain is coming in from the side. There's the time walk. Impale with the mana burn. Oh yeah, easy kill Shupi. They even pop the Chronosphere just in case so nobody can come and swap him out. He has the Aghanim Scepter, so a 60-second cooldown now. Has the level 3 Chronosphere after this kill. So it's not that bad of a thing, I mean, secured, kill secured. So it's worth it. Bloodbrain up to another 1k gold. He had a double damage as well. It helped out immensely in that kill. Tron gonna farm up the Ancients, has his own Maelstrom. His farm rate, not the fastest, but he has 0 deaths. Do we have anybody else with 0 deaths? I didn't think so. Only Tron on the Nature's Prophet. So, well fought, well done. As we got, he did go for a Maelstrom, so it's going to be a Mjolnir after all. I guess they want maybe some AoE for themselves. I would have expected AC to come out like 100%. Maybe he changed his mind in between. Otherwise, I would think Maelstrom rather than the Hyperstone as the first item is a little bit better. But, well, man, he's the pro player, not me. He's gonna have it if he just wants to purchase it up now as well. Unless it's a casual Maelstrom, and usually Maelstrom is just not the attack modifier you want to go for as a TA. I mean, Desolator feels like that much better of an item just because it gives you extra pushing power as well. Get the minus armor on the buildings and whatnot. Oh, TP Magnus, he's gonna come in. Nice blink out by Vigos, but Charge of Darkness! They're gonna go for it. There's the... Oh no! Oh, the Yule Scepter! They dodged another strike. King Ardo gonna get slowed down by the Skewer. Props the Mystic Flare, might even get the kill onto Dora. Vigos comes in as well. One more right click to Force Staff, not quite enough. They get the kill. Nicely done, a 1-for-1, but it's core for support. And in the meantime, PGG, he's gonna get swapped back in. There's the stun, nice spike carapace. Another Charge of Darkness comes through. Beautiful double impale. Blink. You have to blink now. Blink. Never mind, the Chronosphere. They catch Spirit Breaker with the tower. I don't know if it was intended, but if it was, nicely done by Blower Brain. Multicasto comes out, Tron. He's around as well. Time Walk to the high ground. Blower Brain doesn't have the Aegis anymore. It expired in the meantime. Now Tron, he's the one getting charged up. No blink for 4 seconds. No Moscow 5. Why feed away so many kills? The first trade looked really good for them, Magnus. For the Skyriff Mage. Can he TP out actually? Are you kidding me? Oh god, Tron. Well, I thought he's gonna die, but not the case. Nice escape. Clutch Sprout there. He just couldn't be close enough, so he actually could Sprout only himself and not catch anybody with him. Quista though has another ultimate orb. Might be a Lincoln's, might be a Eye of Skadi in the making. Either or will be fine. Mana burn, of course, still quite an enemy to him. I mean, he already has, what, 84, I want to say, intelligence. It's a multiplier of 5, I think. Yeah, a multiplier of 5. So that means you're going to take 400 freaking mana burn plus 400 damage thanks to all the mana burned. Every 4 seconds if the next assassin can actually focus on you like that. So that's ridiculous, especially if you're gonna get that. Oh, never mind, the smoke. Is there smoke broken immediately by PGG? They're gonna get the blink reverse polarity onto Blower Brain though. Skewered back, stunned up, even the Charge of Darkness comes through. Oh, he got the Chronosphere off. So damn close, look at this. 5-man Chrono. Where's the follow-up, guys? Where's the follow-up? That Chrono, man. If only he had gotten the Chrono in a normal fight with them initiating. So another nice kill for Scary Faces, but man, they need to get so much more. Even with the kill, it's still a 15,000 net worth lead, even slightly above for Moscow 5. 10k XP as well. So long way to go if you're Scary Faces. They just don't have the heroes farming up enough. I mean, Spirit Breaker is number 2 for them, but Medusa most likely soaks up most of the farm. They can't leave too much of their own map side. And this is the first tower they actually got. I hadn't even noticed, but it was the first tower Scary Faces killed. That's ridiculous. I mean, no wonder they don't have any gold at all. But it's just the farm rate as well. I mean, they're up against double Midas. Temple Assassin just can farm up reasonably well by himself anyway. He's level 17 as well. PGG, he's constantly on the hunt for something. Spirit Breaker, don't think they can get it even within him and Tron, to be honest. Tron now, after the Maelstrom, might be going for a Sheep Stick. He's pretty close to it, 800 gold away if that's the item he wants to go for. Mjolnir finished on Templar Assassin, it was finished on Blower Brain as well. Even a Demon Edge on top of that for TA. And Roshan, it's up! They're gonna go for it. Who are they gonna give the Aegis to this time? Is it Vigos? Because Vigos has been playing a little bit more aggressive than Blower Brain has most of the time. Blower Brain though still, of course, a valid candidate for it. Aegis picked up by TA, yeah. He's the one to carry it this time. He's like, you did nothing with it last time, it's my turn. Faceless Void a little bit tankier as well if you don't account for the refraction. Just raw HP. That's where the Aghanim Scepter comes into play. Of course you're gonna have the Mask of Madness, which is a little bit suicidal. But look at PGG, he's camping on this top lane. He's made it his mission to just scout out everything that goes on here. Maybe get a nice surprise kill. Have my doubts though. Still no gem on Scary Faces. Just dust on both of the supports. Hex finished now on Nature Prophet as well. They are just farming that much more efficiently, and unless Medusa gets like 6 slotted within the next 5 minutes. Moscow 5, just their 3 cores being as farmed as they are, they do way more than Scary Faces will ever do. Bloodlust, Empower and Vengeance Aura, man, they're gonna have to do just some great work here. Vengeance Aura, it's only level 2 as well. So the support's not getting levels, just goes to show once again. Moscow 5 aren't getting that much just because if you don't have kills in a game where it's mostly farming, I mean, we have a reasonable amount of kills. I mean, 1 kill per minute, statistically. But the support usually not even involved, or if they are the ones dying, so they don't get any XP out of it. And if that's the case, you just don't get too much XP because you can't be the one farming. So you're not getting any XP anywhere, whereas the free cores for you just taking up the entire map. And oh, the gank towards the top lane, PGG! There's the stun, he gets the spike carapace off, Skewer not gonna even hit. But they had a sentry down, so they get the kill in the end anyway. Tron trying to split push at the same time, don't think he's gonna reach the base even before ScaryFaceZZZ arrives. Oh man, this game rather boring at times, but I get to see a Spirit Breaker who I still don't know how he's just out farming a Magnus, for example. I mean, Magnus is a Shockwave, but it's just farming priority for them. It must be, since Spirit Breaker he's only about 600 gold away of. Oh, another charge to the top lane. They're gonna get the Vengeful Spirit. The Mystic Flare helps out. That's 1 kill. They got the Stone Gaze of Quista. Blower Brain just running away. Tron. He actually got petrified. There's Vigos though. Mana Shield. It's completely worn off. There's the Multicast Reverse Polarity as well. Is it gonna be enough? No, it's not. Kingar is the one casualty for Moscow 5. Nice Skewer comes out with this charge, but just the Mjolnir charges. It's too much. Blower Brain. Finally, they did use the freaking Heaven's Halberd, but a little bit too late, and Wrath of Nature even got the kill on Magnus here. So a 5-for-1. Spirit Breaker, he came in with a pretty nice charge. Got, I think, 2 or 3 heroes with the charge there. But they just could not man-fight. The double Mjolnir, the lightning procs, too much for them to handle. Aegis didn't even get popped. TA, he had a regen rune. What? He had a regen rune. Are you kidding me? He dropped solo. There's the swap though. Can they skewer him back? He is melded. Skewer. Stunned up as well. I think it's gonna go down. A few more reckless. Quista arrives. Oh, never mind. But that's only the Aegis. Nice stun from PGG as well. TA, can you blink out after? Yes, you can. Blower Bane is around as well. Has another Chronosphere ready. 3.2k in the bank. But this one fight in ScaryFaceZZZ, they were looking decent. Had just Spirit Breaker farmed up the Assault Cuirass, and them taking the fight a little bit better might have been so different. But 20k net worth lead. Nearing a 20k XP lead as well for Moscow 5. As PG gonna find himself the Ogre. If he's gonna initiate run. Not gonna join in. There's the Impale with the Mana Burn comes out as well. Spike Carapace, swapped up. Spike Carapace is there. Magic Missile, multicast comes through anyway. And PGG, not too sure why you thought you'd get the Ogre kill. Oh man. I don't know what Lutia means. Gang Machina. We Lutia. We Lutia, guys. We Lutia. No idea what that means. But we're gonna have a triple Mjolnir game. Tron, he has his own finish now, just needs the recipe. Maybe he's even gonna TP home. That's exactly what he's gonna do. Kingar, Blink, Yule Scepter, pretty mobile. Monkey Kingbar was also finished on Vigos. So, the mischance won't do anything. Quista, oh, never mind. Vigos blinks away. That's Eye of Sky the finish though. More intelligence, more mana burn. Can they get the jump though? Charge onto Vigos. He has the Invis rune. If he pops it in time. Blink away. Do they really want to go that deep? Blower Brain, he's around as well. They are gonna go for it. Blower Brain, he's ready. He pops the chrono complete whiff. Oh my freaking god. He's gonna get Nether Struck back as well for his travels. PGG, he arrives though. Whiffs on the Impale. So many missed skills thrown on the back line. Has to blink away. There's the Stone Gaze. A little bit too far away for Quista though. So Stone Gaze is also rather just wasted here. So many wasted spells, and probably both teams will back the hell off. Unless Vigos, he wants to go for something, gets the double slow with the Psionic Trap. Boots of Travels picked up on the Faces Void. There's the Blink Impale. Mana Burn into the Lincoln Sphere. They won't go for it yet. What the hell was that fight? You can't even call it a fight really. That Chronosphere, first of all. I mean, I guess nice attempt. Maybe ScaryFaceZZZ had to go with a little circle around it. I'm not too sure if they did, but... Then PGG coming in, whiffing the Impale. The Stone Gauge used. Oh, reverse polarity onto Vigos. He's gonna go down. Dust popped. No multicast even needed from the Ogre. So once again, Vigos, he gets caught. Just being a little bit too greedy. I think he was maybe even farming up the enemy ancients. Just 4k XP change from that one kill. One kill. And a 2.7k gold swing as well. I mean, it's not a big deal considering how far ahead M5 are, but wow, once again, PGG, man. BGG, please. Stun, impale. What are you hoping for? I mean, Wrath of Nature came through. That's what they're hoping for Blue Brain. Finally, he gets the assistance. He is not alone anymore. Blink forward, mana burn up. Magic stick used. Get some more mana back for yourself. Finally, somebody helps PGG, man. I thought he's gonna go for a solo mission again. But nope, this time around, Tron plus Blow Your Brain, both of them came to the rescue. So, looking at the net worth chart again. Even though a nice pickup on Vigos just happened, still almost a 24,000 freaking thousand net worth lead. XP 20k as well. Scary Faces, they're gonna smoke up, but no reverse polarity for another 30 seconds. Yasha picked up on Quista. So Medusa still getting some decent farm, but you just cannot go up against 3 of the enemy court, I think. Maybe Manta Style and Rapier, but even then you're gonna have to have just a 5-on-5 clash where Moscow 5 is not 100% ready or whiffs the Chronosphere or something. As Hand of Midas, 37-minute Hand of Midas King Armor, and it's legit. Support Hand of Midas is never too late. Never too late. Although I can argue that it may be haste, but if they're really thinking that this is gonna go to the just 100% crazy late game stage, it might be a worthwhile pickup. I mean, more levels for you. And Skyriff Mage, he's gonna do a crazy amount of damage. I mean, just look at the BKB count on Scary Faces. 0. And there's not gonna be a BKB soon, because this Ogre Club is gonna be made into an Aghanim Scepter. So it's not a bad pickup, to be honest, because Scary Faces with their lineup, they might be able to turtle for quite some time. Top lane though, PGG scouting things out. The charge, oh, they know Nyx Assassin is there. Pop the dust. Didn't they see somebody just getting charged through? They escaped the charge from Spirit Breaker as well. PGG, he survives. There's the Chrono. They want to go for Spirit Breaker, but he's so damn tanky. Mystic Flare comes out as well. Of course, not enough. Impale, PGG misses once again. Gets the blink out though. Tara, Force Staff, trying to look for somebody. But everybody's disengaged because Split pushes in the meantime. And Roshan, it's gonna go on 4.6k gold on Tron. Holy crap, so much to use. Because coming in with Blow Your Brain, this Roshan is gonna melt with the 3 core heroes of Moscow 5, just making mincemeat out of him. And it's gonna be cheese as well now. Aegis to Vigos. Tron gonna pick up the cheese, maybe? Nope, cheese into the cooler. Who cares? You don't need cheese. Tron gonna go for a Monkey King bar of his own. Blow Your Brain, does he have something? Yeah. A Demon Age for him as well, so probably a 3rd Monkey King bar. So this, I mean, it's, I think, the first time for me seeing Moscow 5, or not Moscow 5, but overall, the 3 cores going for almost the same item progression. I mean, Blink on Temple Assassin, Blink on Nature's Prophet. Mjolnir was the next item for them. Nature's Prophet, oh, never mind, Nature's Prophet, I think he went for like Maelstrom into Scythe, back to Mjolnir. But still, both of them having Blink and Mjolnir now, they're going to go for Monkey King bar on all of their cores, which really makes sense since you're a right-click carry. And up against Heaven's Albert, any kind of just potential late-game evasion, Butterfly Medusa is going to come out anyway, I think. Or, never mind! I was wrong, guys! 1 Monkey King bar for TA, but it's a Daedalus for Nature's Prophet instead. Blow Your Brain still going to go for Monkey King bar, so man, Tron, you're a combo breaker! Nature's Prophet, man, you suck, you combo breaker, man. That's not cool at all. And Blow Your Brain hunting for something. Has the Boots of Trials, Monkey King bar on him as well now. Doing quite a lot of damage. Next item might be Daedalus for himself as well. Sell the Midas, get Daedalus, or sell Mask of Madness, get Daedalus. Mask of Madness though, you just get more time locks, plus just more damage output purely. BKB, not a necessity. Maybe an AC for any of them would still be pretty nice, especially considering Spirit Breaker has his own, so just to counteract that, if not, nothing else. Because picking up his own Talisman of Evasion, probably into a Butterfly. As Moscow 5, although they're so far ahead, now 30k net worth almost. Even if they give away a few kills, they're just farming that much more efficiently. I mean, XP nearing 30,000 as well. If they throw this game, I don't know, man. I don't think it's throwable for them, just because they're just that much better in farm, but Maybe, just maybe. Krista getting some nice farm off his own on the Medusa. So that's always something that ScaryFaces can potentially rely on. Just keep on farming. Sorry guys, I was looking at some other random stuff for a little while here. 1.8k on Krista now. Ioskadi, Meta Style, and the Lincoln's finished. Doesn't have the craziest of damage items, but Vengeance Aura, it's maxed by now. Yes, it is. So Vengeance Aura, Empower, and Bloodlust. With those, he has like at least, if all of those auras are active on him, it's as if he had at least one extra just maxed out item. At least one, maybe even more to be honest. At least just raw damage output wise, I mean, attack speed, extra power, extra attack damage that is. Vigos though, he has the ages. Does he want to take his chances? With the creep wave, look at it. Mystic Snake, like 2-3 right clicks, creep wave down. So easy to really turtle with that hero. Reverse parity, you want to blow your brain. The charge comes out as well. They're going to need to keep him stun locked. The multicast, the 1-1. They get the kill. He has buyback, but probably does not want to use it. Never mind. Yes, he does. Boots of travels in. Cliff was, in the meantime, popped. Tron was split pushing the bottom lane. Oh man, this. Where's the Desolator? Where's the AC? Where's the -R blow your brain? If they get him again, are you kidding me? The stun, the charge comes out. They want to follow up. No multicast though, blow your brain. Is he ready to go back in? Time walk on cooldown. Didn't find the opening for the Chronosphere. But man, if he had died there again, it would have just purchased like 2 extra minutes for ScaryFaces. Oh come on, Moscow 5, you can do this. If they don't win with this lead, it's just going to be so sick. Blow your brain, another charge comes out. The Yule Scepter by King Ardo. Beautiful, perfectly done. Mystic Flare misses Tara almost completely. Time walk away from Blow Your Brain as well. They're playing it safe, they're split pushing. I mean, it's gonna be slow, but at least they're not sacrificing anything at the same time. Does anybody hold the cheese? Nope, cheese. Is it still on the chicken? Did they use the cheese already? Or am I just blind? Is it on the ground? Oh yeah. They just left the cheese at base like, yeah guys, we don't need the extra life. We're doing so good as it is. We're breaking high ground like no others, man. No problem for us. But I think they got it wrong. It's not like that for them at all. They are running into quite some troubles. And just the Chronospheres haven't seen any for quite some time. And when you go for an Aghanim Scepter, you would want to Chronos PG on the run from the Charge of Darkness. Another blink. They don't care, they're just gonna go until the end of the earth. There's the Hex though on the Spirit Breaker. They're just gonna escape with this. And that was used as well from Nyx. So I guess we're gonna look at another couple of minutes of farming maybe. And like we see in the graphs, Moscow 5, they're just farming that much better, but at some point they're just gonna be capped. Medusa still has some way to go, has picked up a Javelin. So going for a Monkey King bar off his own. He saw the Temper Assassin having the Talisman of Evasion. Plus Butterfly might be in the making for like most of the heroes. Yeah, Butterfly finished now. Now Tron, he's going for either a second Daedalus or Monkey King bar for himself. Leaves the Daedalus. Never mind. Leaves the I would have wanted to say leaves the Demon Edge in the stash and just goes on using his Hand of Midas for a little bit more. And still 0 deaths on this hero. 0 deaths. 437 last hits. Not that much to be honest for Medusa. But at least more than 10 per minute. So not bad by any means. Vigos having 555 kill score. At least it's even. I mean KDA of 1. It's okay. Krista still farming up. Needs his next big item badly, I think, before the next fight. If we're even gonna see a proper fight, because so far it's... You can't really call this fighting what's been going on here. Chem finally picked up by the Ogre as well. Refresher Ore being worked on by Dara. He is, let me calculate for a second, about 1.2k away from it. Still needs the recipe as well as the perseverance. But they're holding on and quite nicely so, I mean... God, just look at this graph. 30k. And not a single tier 3 is down still. This one is low, yes, but Up against Nature Prophet, it should be low. Especially Nature Prophet this farmed. And Tron is actually using the Hand of Midas, bringing it in when it's off cooldown with the chicken. Not selling it quite yet. Might sell it soon enough though. I mean, if he sells it, he's gonna have enough gold for that Monkey King bar, but that will mean no buyback. And this late into the game already, not having buyback. I guess it's not that scary considering all of your free lanes are constantly pushed out and you still have the tier 2 standing. But another charge, the minus armor came out as well. Can they save Nyx Assassin this time? He already forced F, blink forward as well. Medusa. Oh, never mind. Nice timing to pop the Vendetta for Nyx. Medusa finishes up the Monkey King bar. Doesn't have buyback, but it's not gonna take him all that long to farm it up really. Just the creep waves, they do not exist for him. Not a single F was given about the creep waves. PGG, gonna find an illusion. Does he think it's the real Medusa? Oh! Vendetta, mana burn, never mind. They find out. Mana burn though, 635. He has 128 mana. Times 5. It's not too shabby at all. Of course his mana pool is also pretty big, but 4 mana burns, you're completely dry. No mana shield, no nothing. Of course that's 24 seconds. Or well, make it not 24, what am I saying? 4 mana burns. It's pretty much 12 seconds. Because you can use the first one, then 3 times 4 after that for the 4th. But it's another Roshan. This, it must have been a pretty short respawn to be honest, but it's going to be double cheese now. They're just going to leave the cheese hanging there because nobody really has space for it. Vigos though picks up the Aegis, 3.9k in the bank, can buy back booster travels if really need be if he loses his life twice. And I cannot believe with a 30k plus, nearing 40k in both XP and net worth lead, you cannot just even break high ground, not get a single set of racks without having Aegis plus double Gs. I mean, PG, he's holding on to a cheese. And is one cheese still in the base? Where's the second cheese? It's in the chicken now. Coming out, Kingar, I guess he's gonna carry it. The supports have cheese. This is how farmed Moscow 5 are. The cores, they don't have space. PG not gonna initiate on Krista. Vengeful Spirit, of course, is around as well. He's soon to hit level 16. Doesn't quite have the max range yet on the swap. PG, is he gonna find the right one? Trying to go for it. He finds the right one. Mana burn as well. Tron, he comes in with the Hex. Where's the follow-up? They need a little bit more. It's just not enough. Oh, but the mana burn. Holy freaking crap. PGG. Nyx Assassin counter to Medusa. In the meantime, bottom lane, they got the tier 3. Glyph came out. And they're backing off now. Just, you're so far ahead. Yet you have to resort to split push tactics, man. I mean, whatever it takes to get the win, to be honest. You don't want to throw away anything. Tron, he's on the run. The blink already used. Never mind. Spirit Breaker cancels his charge. Could have been a perfect opportunity in the bottom lane. There's the Chrono, catches too. They're gonna get the Vengeful. No swap out. Mystic Flare doesn't do anything to Medusa, but they got the one kill. They got the melee racks. Reverse polarity, but onto the Aegis target. The charge comes out onto Blower Brain as well. They need to get the kills. They need to get them now. Krista pops the Stone Gaze, but he got mana burn already because he's gonna lose his one life. Blower Brain taken out by Krista's right clicks. He's doing a crazy amount when he actually has the buff of the Empower as well and the Bloodlust. But blink out by Vigos. Ignite. Oh, dodged. Nice melt dodge. Gem was on Magnus, I think, and Magnus had backed off already. Just went to defend top lane, which got split pushed by Tron in the meantime. So 2 melee racks ahead now for Moscow 5. Taking a clear advantage. As charge into what? I don't know, he cancelled it in any case. Would have been extremely suicidal. But looks like Moscow 5, they finally just are breaking ground. It's gonna be Hex on Sky of Mage finished as well. Hand of Midas paying off, man. Paying dividends. 6.9k on Vigos. Boots of Trials picked up on Medusa. He is almost 6 slotted. He can swap out the power threads. Maybe swap out Lincoln Sphere as well. Later on. But I'm not too sure if he is gonna be able to farm up as much. I mean, at the moment, it's really just go Rapier. Rapier time. Refresher Orb on Magnus though. Aghanim Scepter on the Ogre as well. Definitely both good items. They're gonna get Vengeful. He's gonna go down. Breath of Nature helps out to get the kill. Nether Strike used, but it's not enough so far. PKB activated from Spirit Breaker. The slow. The Eye of Skadi. They're gonna get Vigos. Oh my god. Again, somebody dies. Charge onto Tron now as well. He doesn't have the TP. Dara, he comes in as well. Reverse polarity in 1 second if they need it. They're gonna just keep on to it. Tron can't TP out. I don't think he's gonna make it. Immediate dash from Spirit Breaker. 2 kills. And what's this fight recap gonna say? Oh, I only saw just showed the last one, but only that 1 kill already. Just look at the difference. Looking at levels, 4 heroes are level 25. So Moscow 5, all of their cores are capped out in XP. So XP is definitely gonna start coming back now. I mean, from 40 to 30,000. Gold though, still 40k-ish. Scary Faces though, they want to make Moscow 5 waste some buybacks. And if they have to buy back and die again... Oh no, never mind, they're not gonna force the issue that badly. Because looking at their own buyback status... Well, the cores of them have it. So it's not that bad. And Dara, double reverse polarity as well, still to be used. What is this game? What am I watching, guys? This is absolute nonsense. BKB finally picked up on Faces Void. It's like, oh, wait, I actually get killed when I'm stunned just because Medusa does so much damage by now. So, the double cheese, all the ages that they've had, at least they've broken 2 melee racks, so that's all well and good, but is it gonna cut it? There's a Maelstrom picked up on Spirit Breaker now as well. And with the Empowerment and the Vengeance Aura, even he can just be a beast. Plus the Bloodlust, of course. He's gonna be cleaving through as well. With the Maelstrom, some extra attack speed. AC already helping out. Where's Moscow 5's AC? It's not even gonna come, I think. Maybe Temporal Assassin gonna replace the Blink afterwards at the moment. Just going for the Daedalus. Daedalus, of course, is a pretty nice boost in damage. Maybe even a BKB for TA as well. And PG, he's gonna get caught. Skewer. Oh, nice dodge of the Skewer. Reverse polarity. What? Not reverse polarity. Refresher orb. There's the stun coming out. He's gonna get charged from Spirit Breaker. Now Vengeful comes in as well. There's the Nether Strike. They're gonna get the kill. But he just used the Refresher orb. I don't know if it was misclick. And look at this. They know Refresher orb is down. There's the Chronosphere onto Quista. Blower Rain couldn't get the racks though. Didn't know if he even tried. This is the fight. Blower Rain. Look at how low he drops. One more right click would have been enough. He just barely got the time walk away. Still might go down. Magic Missile. They get the kill with the Vengeful. So another 2 heroes down. Of course, range racks went down on the bottom lane as well in the meantime. So nice split push by Moscow 5. Could have still executed it a little bit better. And the Refresher Orb for pretty much nothing, maybe double Skewer, was extremely weird. But they didn't need the ultimates anyway. Oh god, what is this game? Blink Dagger, now an Ogre. Gonna be able to just close the gap. They're talking about something play. Igra should be play. Cock Igra, why? I think why play something. Star Seria. Cock Star Seria, bro! Okay, so Star Ladder something. Rapier time! Medusa Rapier! If he gets Chrono then killed immediately, he's gonna be done for, but might not even happen. And he's doing a crazy, sick amount of damage now. I just wish he had a Daedalus on top of it. Daedalus, of course, doesn't spread with the split shot. Only the main target would be able to be affected by it, but... something for the future to replace the Lincoln Sphere, potentially. Of course, there's double Hex. So it's a threat if Moscow 5 can ever get in range for those double Hexes. How the hell is this game not over? Look at the XP now as well. Like I said, there's nowhere to go with XP for Moscow 5, at least not for the 3 cores. So only a 20k lead, so it's been halved already. Gold. Used to be 40, now it's 30k. I mean, it's still an absolutely ridiculous lead for Moscow 5. But somehow, Scary Faces, they are holding on. Top lane though, Tron. Is he gonna get caught? Reverse polarity used. BKB is not even enough to save him. But there's the turnaround suddenly. The Hex, Time Walk, Blower Rain wants to go for some more. But Vengeful Spirit backed off in the right direction. He's still gonna run into PG. Oh no, PG outrun them just barely. If only they had the Refresher already at that time. I'm not too sure if they had gotten the kill anyway. And that was too ambitious. Now Vengeful Spirit gonna get stunned up. Mystic Flare as well. Vengeful Spirit buys back immediately. Magnus is gonna have to buy back, but there's no reverse polarity to be afraid of anymore. Refresher Orb, I'm not too sure if they have the cooldown on it for Moscow 5. Maybe they're just gonna wait for another Roshan, really. It's up in 1 minute. But Quista, they're going for it. Tron and Blower Brain. Popper BKBs. There's the stun multicast. Where is it? They don't need it. Tron gonna get slowed down as well. BKB on cooldown. If only they were able to reach the grab. Never mind, Nyx Assassin. They pop the dust. Magic Missiles just as Spike represents another 2 kills. But the split push, it's going on by Vigos and King R. This game cannot be happening, can it, guys? To my eyes, they see me. I think they do. This is just absolutely ridiculous. Another 5k XP swing. About the 5k gold as well. What the hell am I watching, man? How the hell has Moscow 5 not ended this game yet? Now Magnus is just gonna have time to get the double reverse parry in 10 seconds. They're gonna get the slow onto King R. Nice use scepter onto Spirit Breaker though, because he has a double damage rune. Can he do anything? He doesn't have a BKB. Where's the multicasting action? Come on, show us your skill. No skill at all. He's still alive. Mystic Flare. They finally get him down. Vengeful Spirit though dies in return. Dara. 4 staff, not gonna be enough. Tron's right clicks were just barely enough to bring down the Magnus, who doesn't have a buyback anymore. But Tron, he's gonna be taken out as well. Quista, he arrives with his rapier. Buybacks aplenty. Moscow 5, all of their heroes have it. The back, not the back, it's not even backdoor, just the Sea Creeps will take care of the range per racks now. So they are legit 2 racks behind. But they got the buyback out of PDG at the very least. Magnus dying there was a huge blow. They should have been able to kill the Temporary Assassin before he got even like 1 right click off really. But just no multicast skill for Ogre at all. I mean, he popped the Fire Blast, popped the Unrefined Fire Blast. Not a single multicast, like only 1 would have been enough maybe even, I think. Still though, excellent fight. Of course for Scary Faces. If only they were not 2 racks behind, and even the third one, man, it's rather easy to backdoor it if Moscow 5 really put their minds to it. Plus Moscow 5 still having the buybacks is the biggest thing here. God. This game will never end. Roshan, it's up now, Blow Your Brain. He's doing it solo. Mjolnir finished on the Space Cow. 4 staff on Ogre Magi as well. Do we have any other big item pickups? Medusa up to 9.1k gold. Come on, double rapier, guys. Show us a double rapier, please. Please, double rapier. He doesn't even feel it's necessary to go for the butterfly, that is. So it's all cool. Another cheese for PGG, Blow Your Brain. Wow, actually it's both the ages and the cheese for Nyx Assassin. Who cares if your cores survive, man? The supports need the double, triple lives. Best bro, best. Spirit Breaker pushing out the lanes rather fast even, with the Bloodlust helping out. Of course, has the 2 highest attack speed items in the game, the Mjolnir as well as the AC. So they're doing some crazy stuff. Some sick stuff. Quista, of course, he's the sickest of them all. I mean, at this point, he could buy another rapier and still have enough for buyback and just have that buyback rapier if need be. Which might be the case. Of course, so far Blow Your Brain really hasn't been able to get those huge chronos. Might even want to sell the Aghanim Scepter at some point when he has enough gold for the next big item. But I think Moscow 5, if they just play this strategically, split push it out. No, Nether Strike from long distance because he's gonna get caught. There's the multicast, not really even necessary at the moment, but once again, just 1 hero down and Moscow 5. How well can they push now? Scary Faces, of course, they're gonna have to split push the lanes, the charge onto Blow Your Brain. They're gonna actually follow. There's the reverse polarity number 1. Is he gonna refresh for it? There's the skewer as well. They need some silence, the stuns, the PKB. It's just not gonna be enough. The physical damage from Quista is way too much for him to handle. Another 2 heroes down. But Scary Faces, they cannot even get the just 4 buybacks of Moscow 5. This game just it's unreal. XP only 10,000 now. Bam. Gold nearing 20 as well. Scary Faces, they're making a comeback. I mean, I would have thought that like the heroes of Moscow 5, they're just gonna crush Scary Faces really. But just the auras, too much stuff. He's gonna get hexed though. He doesn't have a buyback. This is a huge pickup here. King R, he's gonna get charged for his trouble. Maybe even gonna get Tron with the charge. Yes, he didn't activate the BKB in time. They're gonna go for Tron first. He has the BKB, but the right click is way too much, even without the Medusa being there. Vengeful Spirit helping out with the Vengeance Aura. Man, even Spirit Breaker does so damn much. PDG, do they have a gem? No, they don't. But they want to push now. Medusa has the boost of travels. He's split pushing bottom lane at the same time. Can they force the buybacks now? I mean, 4 heroes are dead after all. All of them do have buybacks, but if you can get them out, All you need is one more fight. And then you can maybe just go for straight Ancient even. At this point, Scary Faces, they could even backdoor 13.5k up on Quista's Medusa. Are you kidding me right now? PGG though, I think they want to go in TA. He respawned. Is he gonna TP to the bottom lane? He uses Boots of Travels, but look at the side gank. Quista, I don't think he's in too much trouble. Pops the Stone Gaze. He saw this coming. Nice impale from PGG still. Because he's gonna get stunned up. No BKB on him. There's the multicast. He goes down. He still has buyback to PGG. Drops low as well. Do they have the gem? They get the Aegis down. Tron, he came in. Just TP'd out somehow. But PG gonna lose his life. No buyback for him. And mid lane, it's gonna reach the base. No, Moscow 5. Say it ain't so. Say you're not gonna lose this game. Late game is not where Moscow 5 should be. They should have been able to end this game so damn early. I mean, they've gotten I think 6 Roshans by now. And unable to win the fight. But with some buybacks, they might still be able to do it. Aghanim Scepter on Skyraf as well. Just lots of ultimates. They need to kill the Medusa. Medusa he can just buy double Rapier and have buyback. And look at this Tron going for the split push. We might be looking at GG push. Blue Brain gets the huge Chrono onto 2. Magnus, if they get him, there's the Mystic Flares. Double, triple maybe even, I'm not too sure. But Blowy Brain pops the BKB now. It's a huge kill onto the Magnus. Hex comes out onto the Spirit Breaker as well. They leave DK there, Quista. He already backed off just to defend. They're gonna get Tron maybe. No swap anymore, already used beforehand. And Quista, he just wasn't fast enough. Wrath of Nature gets the kill onto Vengeful. No buyback on him. Moscow 5, they defend. More buybacks. Vengeful, oh never mind, he got the buyback. I guess it just cooled off for him. Magnus still doesn't have his though. He just doesn't have the gold for it. He got the Boots of Gerals beforehand. Maybe a slight mistake. Quista though, he should buy something. It's not like he needs that much extra damage, but I feel like they need something. Maybe if Quista had stood there and just man fought, would have been enough. But this Aghanim Scepter just, I think it was a triple Mystic Flare because he was almost out of mana almost completely. Or immediately, that is. So, triple Mystic Flare onto 2 heroes. Magnus, he needs to stay alive. I mean, Quista barely phased him because, well, Magnus took all of the damage. Butterfly gonna be finished on Tron as well. Oh man, what this game. This Scary Faces, they just were a little bit too split up, or I'm not too sure. They just couldn't help out in time. No swap to get either the Medusa or Magnus to safety there. If they had the Magnus reverse polarities, that fight could have been so different. And now, the only one to have buyback is the Faces Void and the Medusa. Medusa, of course, the higher deal, but I don't understand why he is not getting the Rapiers on the courier and getting them back home. Because at this point, if you die and you buy back, but without the Rapier, you're not going to be strong enough. So get the Rapiers, get them to the safety of your home, and just have kind of a backup plan. Because at the moment, if he dies, what's he going to do when the Rapier is on Moscow 5? The right answer is absolutely nothing. So the courier, he's going on a mission, finally. But PG might be able to scout it out. They see the courier going, and it's like, okay, come on, you're going to have to back it up, guys. Do not let this courier die. Oh no, PG! Oh, blink after. No, he's not gonna go for it. If only Quista had the gem, man. If only. Of course, there's no space for him. PG gonna ping out the courier. They can't even send the courier there anymore. They missed their opportunity when they were pushing, when the lane was here. That was their opening. 64 minutes in. 36 to 32. Looking at the graphs again. It's only a measly 15k net worth lead, which means almost nothing this late into the game. In XP, well, it's gonna be zeroed out. How many 25 heroes do we have? 6. So 4 heroes are yet to reach the maxed cap out level. But to be honest, even Venture Spirit, oh never mind, his farm just isn't carry worthy. He could be a carry of course as well, but just hasn't gotten the right items. 40k net worth for Medusa, 18k of it. It's just standing on him, doing absolutely nothing. This game just, it's unreal. Unfreaking real. Just imagine how this game could be if the double racks were not, if Moscow 5 was not ahead by double raxing. At the moment though, look at Tara, he's staying pretty far back, as they have to. Is Roshan gonna respawn soon? Well, at least about 50 seconds away, maybe a little bit more. Refresher Roar picked up on Faces Void. I think this should be able to just seal the deal. He gave away the Aghanims for that, but you're gonna get more value out of the double Chronosphere. Gonna be able to just position it a little bit better as well. King R gonna find the Vengeful Spirit, swap out. Well, Vengeful Spirit found King R instead. The charge... Oh, never mind, what? I guess the charge did not connect properly thanks to the Yule, although the animation was there, so it got to blink out. That was way too crazy of escape. That should not have happened. PG gonna get out as well because they don't have a gem anymore, I think. Yeah, no gem. To be honest, at this point, Vengeful Spirit just purchase a crap ton of centers and put them everywhere, man. Same for Ogre Magi. Ogre, you don't have buyback anyway. Might as well get sentries. They're just confined into their own basement. They got to leave it once, but they got crushed near the enemy base and just... That's all she wrote. Still, no extra rapiers. 19,000 on Quista. Make it 20 soon enough in 500 gold. Pops the Manta style to just keep on split pushing the lane. When does it come to just to the point that you sell the Linkens? Of course, you don't want to get hexed. Hexed might be game over. Of course, double chrono might be game over anyway if Moscow 5 were bold enough to take a fight. I can't believe... I mean, how the hell to come back from a 40k deficit on both XP and gold? That's rapier purchased. Was it double rapier? No, it's actually butterfly. No, it's just an eagle song at the moment. Might be a butterfly. Yeah, it's a butterfly. Another 8k on him anyway. Butterfly, I guess it's some nice attack speed, but it's not going to do anything against the 3 cores, which are the main right click damage stealers anyway. I guess Butterfly is some nice attack speed as well. Some agility, just some armor. Armor, of course, is pretty huge at the moment, especially if it's boosted by the AC as well. I just wish maybe Vengeful got themselves, for example, a Vladimir's Offering. At the moment, I definitely want to save for buyback. But the Vladimir's Offering, just extra armor, more base damage. Would be nice. Quista. He's gonna pop down the Lincoln Sphere. He's gonna use it the final time before he's gonna sell it. Double Rapier on him with the Butterfly as well. Okay, guys, it is real. At the moment though, I would have maybe even preferred Daedalus over the Butterfly, to be honest. Just think of the crits would have been able to dish out. I mean, it's not like you need that much attack speed anyway when you have the Bloodlust to increase it as it is. But who am I to say, man? Who am I to say? Extra movement speed might be even crucial if you pop the Butterfly these days. But 68 minutes in, we still do not have a clear winner for this game. Little bit surprising, but man, hey. Magnus also doesn't have buyback. Medusa is still the only one, but I can't believe they've just farmed for 7 minutes because Vigos is gonna have his buyback ready as well once again. Booster trials on King R. He's capped out as well. He's level 25, so whoops, sorry guys. Still another 4 heroes to reach level 25 though. Ogre getting closer, Magnus. Magnus of course doesn't have quite enough as well for this late into the game. Medusa, he's farming up maybe even too much. Of course he's the only one who can just semi-safely be able to push out the lanes. 51k net worth though. 51k. I think it might be the highest I've ever seen. Did he just sell something or... Never mind, it's just a rapier on the ground. Casual rapier, guys. It's okay. He popped it on the ground to use the Manta style. Now Manta style is on the ground instead. Not even on the Kure, just smack bang on the ground. Moscow 5, they need so little to take this game, I mean. Although even Mega Creeps, super-sized Mega Creeps might not quite be enough to get a win immediately. But Scary Faces, or Moscow 5 rather, they would have to die back. They would have to die back. They're gonna have to die back anyway, kind of, but then they would have to, like, go into the enemy base, die. Oh, they're going on to Quista. They get the stun, the mana burn as well. The charge comes from Vigos. Multicast number 1, multicast number 2 as well. But where's the damage, Quista? He ran towards the top side. He pops the stone gaze. He gets swapped out of the Chronos or Blower Brain. He's gonna lose his life. He gets the second Chrono off. The Aegis gets popped as well. Mystic Flare gets the 1 kill. Quista, he's still alive, but he's gonna be taken out by Tron. Yes, he is reverse polarity. A little bit too late. Rapier still on the ground. Who's gonna pick it up? Spirit Breaker, come on, do it, man, do it. Tron, he's gonna lose his own life as well. Vigos gonna be taken out. 3 heroes down. Rapier on the ground. Quista, he just casually buys back, comes back, picks up the Rapier. He has another in reserve anyway, I think, somewhere. Did anybody else? Oh, never mind. Next Assassin, he stole 1 Rapier. Okay, so there were 2 Rapiers at the time of death for Quista. They almost got FaceZZZ before the second chrono though. It was so damn close. I mean, he got the chrono off just as the last right click was flying. And we're gonna need a 2-minute pause, it looks like. Are you kidding me, guys? Are you kidding me? At least Magnus has buyback now. He had to use double reverse polarity though. Tron, the Aegis just came out big for Moscow 5. Without the Aegis, they wouldn't have even killed Medusa, I think. But he still has the one rapier. Nyx Assassin though was able to run away with the other one. Spirit Breaker, maybe just, come on, sell your urn. Leave a space to pick up the rapier. Because Spirit Breaker with rapier actually can be this just deceptively strong. Especially with the Empower helping out to just, for him to cleave. But we're gonna have a little pause. The 3 core heroes are down. All of them have buyback. They got the range tracks as well. So, Moscow 5, they're still looking extremely good, but for how long? For how long? Okay, so after this fight, Stillman, get level 25, guys. Get wrecked, get 25. But the buybacks, Medusa doesn't have it anymore, and that's the biggest deal, really. Of course, Moscow 5, the Chronosphere is gonna, the double Chrono is gonna be on cooldown. And maybe Scary Faces, they're gonna be like, yeah, guys, now or never, just go end game. Quista might even just get another rapier because it doesn't need to save for buyback anyway. He can just push out bottom lane. They have another arcane. Yeah, they have another Boots Travels. Magnus push out top lane. Or Spirit Breaker push out top lane and get Boots Travels. You have 6.5k after all. So just push out all lanes. TP all middle and go for GG. Go for the last fight and GG. Because without the Chronosphere, I'm not even too sure if they can fight. Of course, there's no reverse polarity either. So it's kind of an even scaling that way. But Medusa, he's just sickening. He is absolutely ridiculous as far as damage output is concerned. So we'll see, guys. We'll see. I'm just gonna check a little bit. Just a second, guys. Okay, so I was checking out what's going on for the other games and whatnot. If anything's happening at all on the other channels. Oh crap. I closed one. My bad. Wrong button. Do not press wrong buttons. 70 games, 70 minutes in though. This game started like 1 hour past the initial start time as it was. And it's still freaking going. It's still going. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But that's the truth, guys. That's the truth. Oh, okay. I opened the wrong thing now. So, the graphs. Still a 20k network lead once again after a couple of fights. XP. What is it? A 6k lead only now. 6k. Why? What, guys? Why are your pauses so long? Don't unpause. Please don't unpause. I actually had a game yesterday where an unpause kind of screwed over a team. Because he had already issued a move command and was AFK or something. They were, well, the team that unpaused, they were, I guess, kind enough, if you can put it like that, since they were the guys being dicks and unpausing. But they unpaused, but they left that one hero survive. Although that one hero wanted to go for like a surprise motherfucker gank. So we don't know. Don't know if it would have made a difference, but it was a funny situation in any case. Kingar, he's limping his way out as well. He's doing a lot of damage. Oh, Moscow 5, they seem to be ready. Yes, go has been given by Dara as well. So game will continue, 70 minutes in. Looking at the graphs properly now. Whoa, they updated another 30k network lead. I guess the buyback's making the difference, the kills, XP. Almost zeroed out. He's gonna be zeroed out soon enough just because, well, everybody's gonna reach level 25. But look at Moscow 5, all of them, all of their heroes have buyback. And Scary Faces, can they even reach a distance where the buybacks just will matter? I mean, are they gonna even have to use the buybacks? I have my doubts, to be honest. So, Medusa, gonna send the courier somewhere. Just, it's scouting. He has the Lincoln Sphere of Quista on it. Another rapier. Must be a rapier, right? Yeah, of course, Quista, rapier time. Spirit Breaker, go for one as well. Rapier, rapier, rapier. Come on, make it 4 rapiers. PGG, courier snipe. Oh no, not fast enough. Spirit Breaker, he's gonna hold on to it as well. He still has buyback, so I guess it would be cutting it a little bit too close. Or was he just providing backup so that the Divine Rapier wouldn't get sniped? Whatever it was, the courier does survive. Yasha picked up on Vengeful as well, not gonna do anything. I tend to believe that maybe even that Vladimir's offering would have been a slightly better choice at the moment. I mean, it's pretty late into the game and the only one to benefit from the lifesteal is the Magnus as well as Spirit Breaker. But base damage increase, not a bad thing to have, to be honest. I still think Krista might want to go for a Daedalus. He drops his Boots of Travels, brings in another Rapier. Who needs boots, man? Who needs boots? Gem is on the ground as well. They're gonna leave it on the ground because they just don't care. So... okay, they were smoking. Coolio, guys. Thanks. Thank you. PG scouting things out because there's no vision at all. Spirit Breaker has an ultimate orb. It's a Hex. Hex for the Spirit Breaker. Gonna be useful. I think Trondo, they're gonna find Spirit Breaker. Doesn't get the Poppy's BKB impaled to follow. Will the right clicks really be enough? Don't go down this way. Spirit Breaker is gonna get the counter Hex onto Tron. There's the reverse polarity, but where's the follow up? Nether Strike comes through. Blow Your Brain pops the first chrono, completely whiffs. Oh my god, they almost got PGG. So damn close, but there's Quista coming in. They get Blow Your Brain. Nice swap back onto Tron as well. 2 heroes down. Once again, PGG. He survives with Spirit Breaker. He's down without buyback. He was only 400 gold short. He went for the Risk Kingar. Gets the blink out. Slowed down by the Ignito. He still has the Yule Scepter. There's Fire Blast. Multicast. Triple one. Another Fire Blast. Gets another triple. 2 right clicks from Quista. They get the kill. But they need to defend the base where Vigos with the double damage. He got the racks. It's Mega Creeps. Super sized Mega Creeps. It's now or never. Another 4. Wow, those multicast, man. He got so lucky in the last fight. And look at this Quista, without boots, slowly slithering his way into the enemy base. Has a Manta style as well. He might be able to backdoor this, but Moscow 5, all of them have buybacks. They have the double Hex, so he can't really go in solo. He's going to need assistance. Magnus might have to buy back reverse polarity in the base. Look at it, it's horrible. If Spirit Breaker had not died, if he had somehow survived or had buyback, this would be a different situation here. But they're gonna have to defend. I mean, Medusa, he can defend for sure with double rapier especially. But they just can't leave their base. They can't force Moscow 5 to buy back. And this might be game here. I mean, it might take still like an extra 20 minutes. But it's probably gonna be over, I think. I mean, the illusions are not doing nearly enough. I mean, illusions, they only get the base damage. So rapiers and illusions, they don't do anything at all. Unfortunately, of course, for SFC, but that's how it goes. Now, there's a Hex on Nyx as well. Manta style finished on Vengeful, but I think the triple Hex is gonna be a little bit too much with the double chrono. The last chrono, of course, completely whiffed, but hey, it wasn't just... doesn't make a difference. I mean, Moscow 5, they can die, but as long as they don't have to buy back, it doesn't matter at all. XP, everybody's 25, I think, now? Oh, not quite! But both of them are 24. Magnus, as well as the Nyx. Nyx a little bit farther away from 25. I just want to see a game where everybody's 25. Finally, an AC picked up on the side of Moscow 5 as well. They have had enough. And Krista's net worth has slowed down now. I don't think ScaryFace can do it anymore. With the 1 Rax that was still standing, maybe. But they just can't leave their base. It's just... maybe they can, but... being able to fight twice against Moscow 5, especially if Medusa dies, he's gonna have his own buyback up in 1 minute and 45 seconds. So Moscow 5, if they want to... if they strike now and get the kill on Medusa, it's gonna be game. I mean, they're gonna get double rapier. Nyx Assassin already has one anyway. Nyx Assassin carry. Don't speak Russian, man. Please, don't speak Russian. I don't understand crap. Коктейл клуб закрывается. Ждем пока у трона. Something about the throne, I guess. The ancient. У трона и... Кунгра... Кингра? Кингра, да, Кингра. Время... клубе... Konchitsa. God damn, I haven't read Russian in so long. I have to practice a little bit. I don't know what it said, guys, but I'm just gonna leave the chat up a little bit so you can maybe translate for me in the chat. Or at least do like a summary of what the hell they're saying. So this game slowed down once again, 76 minutes in. This game is just completely retarded, if I may say so myself. FaceZZZ has picked up a plate mail. Is he going for a Shiva's card? Can it really be? I mean, are they going for double AC, just split push from every angle and make sure they're gonna have the minus armor for themselves? Or I don't know. Well, whatever it may be, this game, it's not over yet. It's not over until Medusa dies without buyback or the rapiers. Unfortunately, his farm rate has been slowed down by so much that he can't afford another double rapier for himself. Maybe if he... Did he sell his Lincolns already, or did it just get destroyed on the ground somewhere? I don't know. I guess I'll never know. Maybe chat is smarter than me. They probably are. 10k gold on Quista. Even PG, he can split push, man. Rapier split push. Get Battle Fury now in Nyx Assassin and go YOLO. Rapier, Battle Fury, Nyx Assassin carry. No problem, guys. Just cleave your way through the creep waves. Not like you need too much help when you have the mega melee creeps. Supersized mega creeps. Pushing in anyway. Multicast of the Ignite. Roshan killed again. I think it's like the 8th Roshan now. Every single Roshan has gone for Moscow 5. Boots of Travels, Mjolnirs, thrown on the ground. Tron has himself another Aegis. I think this is gonna break ScaryFace's back now. It must be. I mean, this must be GG. Another cheese, another Aegis, another Hex. It's 4 Hexes now. Versus the only one of the Spirit Breaker. It must be, really, guys. I think this is GG. I would think it to be GG at least. Maybe ScaryFace they can still hold on. I mean, Quista, Medusa, with a Medusa I guess it's never over, but... This... Everybody's gonna have buyback again. The Vengeful, only one who is short, but 1.6k short. Lots of unreliable gold on her. So... I'm just running out of things to say. This game is... It's taken its toll. First of all, waiting for this game to even start, and now this. Oh. Okay, so Tron is playing in the computer club. So, in a cyber cafe or net cafe or however you want to call it. Every country is calling different, and well, look at this. Assault Cuirass was the pickup for FaceZZZ, so they're running double AC now. Double cheese on PGG of all heroes. Oh god. Okay, so guys, Moscow 5. If you don't have much time, just go end game. You're only up against an ancient and tier 4s. Tier 4s don't stand for long if you have this much just firepower, man. Okay. What can ScaryFaces do to actually stage a comeback in this game? Well, for DK, buying something and not having buyback was not the best of ideas. But I guess Blink, 4-staff, double multicast, double quad multicast, get 1 kill, then go for another hero, another double quad multicast. No problem. Katka, parne. Kaifujem, właśnie z kajfom. Midas est moino poest. What the hell does this mean? Midas et очень хорошо. King R, value Midas. Without the Midas though, he wouldn't have had the Hex and the Aghanim Scepter. Especially the Aghanim Scepter in time. That Aghanim Scepter played a huge part in their only base defense that they had to do in this game, really. Without just triple Mystic Flare, triple level 3 Mystic Flare, maybe ScaryFaces would have been able to even get those racks for themselves. Maybe, just maybe. Oh, PGG, is he gonna go for it? The stun, the Mystic Flare, whiffed. Whiffed, only 1 Mystic Flare though, no worries. Has a decent enough mana regeneration as well, but look at Tron. Behind enemy lines. It's a mission. They're gonna find Blower Brain, no stunned up, taken down before he gets a BKB, before he gets anything off. And they are still defending Tron, still in the trees. He's waiting. Is he really? Is he waiting for ScaryFaceZZZ to leave the base and then backdoor? Never mind. He's gonna TP out. He's gonna play it safe. Doesn't want to risk just getting spotted. So 81 minutes in. Game is still going. At this point, Moscow 5, they're just waiting for ScaryFaceZZZ to get buybacks. Another 14,000 gold on Quista. Oh, but the smoke. Quista, he doesn't get hit though. He's the bait. But they don't even have a gem. Oh, no, right, they have a gem. My bad, guys. My bad. Prematurely spoken. DK loves Lauri. He has a gem on the Ogre. They're on the hunt. Can they find something though? Ogre, show us your skill. Show us the multi-skill. They pick up the... Well, I guess there's... Looking at the vision, there's some defensive vision coming out from ScaryFaceZZZ. These two a little bit redundant, to be honest, but better late than never. Oh, but Skyriff Mage, E-Blade pickup. Not only can you blow up somebody yourself with like E-Blade triple Mystic Flare, but if you get the Medusa, Medusa can't right click for the duration while he's just in the ghost form or ethereal form. And that's a huge pickup to us. That's pretty nice. I like this pickup. Nyx is in up to 5k gold now as well. Let's look at the net worth of everybody. Lowest 13,000, so the free hero still doing pretty bad. Skyriff Mage almost the same. Actually, Skyriff Mage catching up to Faceless Void even. Blower Brain, he had such great farm with like a 4-minute 50-second Midas. But people are catching up, guys, man. You need to keep going. Is this game being cast? Yes. I'm not gonna say anything, but yes. Da, kastujat. Kastjat. Norm Kastarem, блядь. Это HeflaTV, каучер, очень хорошо, Кастер. Это красивый. Да. Красивый мальчик. Мальчик. I don't know, guys. My brain is not working properly anymore, but... I don't know Russian words enough either, really. All I know that Dead Moroz will visit us before this game is over. That's how long this game is going to take. We're going to have December and Dead Moroz visiting every home. And Snegurochka coming out to play. Hell yeah. Hell yeah! So, Quista, what the hell are you going to do with your 1.6... Not 1.6k. 16,000 gold. Get another double rapier. Put them in the base, but they just... The courier... No, it's the tired courier, never mind. Oh, they find Blower Brain reverse polarity. Number 1 skewered pack as well. There's the multicast number 1. Multicast number 2. Do they have enough? Yes, they do. Just barely though. Another kill. He has buyback, of course. As always, they have buyback. But it's a kill nonetheless. They're buying some extra time. I mean, to be honest, if they turtle long enough, I mean, Vengeful Spirit, unfortunately, he can't get the farm required for him to just transition into kind of a carry as well, or maybe even get hexes, just anything to help out the team. Ogre, kind of the same case for him. 3.7k though, not too shabby. At least his ignite is decent-ish, and just trying to counter push the lanes. They still have another reverse polarity if Magnus can somehow catch them by surprise again. This BKB, I mean, it's down to 6 seconds, but hasn't done all that much. Quista, Bloodlust. I mean, he's hitting for 1000 damage. He's attacking really fast as well. Boots of Travels and Nyx Assassin. Guys, this game is getting too big soon. If this goes past 2 hours, I'm gonna have to edit it because YouTube doesn't take longer than 2-hour videos. Oh god. Is this 2 hours already though? I mean, with the draft, together with the draft and the pauses, it actually might be. I hope YouTube has just updated itself in the past couple of months and we can upload it. Otherwise, there's gonna be some long hours of video editing for me, which are gonna be shorter when I get my new PC with the i7 instead of the current i5, but that's beside the point, guys. Moscow 5, where's your YOLO rapiers? Get some YOLO rapiers. Templar Assassin has gotten rid of his own Mjolnir. Still hanging around with the Blink Dagger though. Roshan gonna respawn in another 24 seconds. They might just wait out another ages, get the third cheese onto PGG because, well, why the hell not? They want to go. Oh, they had vision. They had the sentry down. Reverse polarity onto Kingar as well. Multicast. Is there another multicast? No, not even necessary. Another 2 kills. Jesus. cheese. Doesn't do anything for you. So, yeah, this game, it's still going, guys. 68 minutes in. Not 68, 86 rather. So, come on, where's your 4 rapiers? We have 3 at the moment, right? Or are there 4? Oh, there's a rapier. What? Where did you get that? Oh yeah, the Nyx Assassin. Okay, it was the Nyx Assassin rapier, so... Vengeful. Not too bad in damage all of a sudden. Oh, blow your brain down. No, don't snipe the courier. No, don't snipe the courier. Oh, he time walks away. Whew. So, yep, another double rapier for Quista. Still has 6.8k on top of that. This guy has purchased 5 rapiers in this game. 5 rapiers. And, man, 56,000 net worth. 57 almost. Are you kidding me? Balkan Bears versus Virtus Pro Polar was also the same kind of game. Who won? Who won? Was it Virtus Pro or Balkan Bears winning the game? Oh, wow. Okay, so now all we need is Spirit Breaker to get Empower and Rapier for his own. I mean, he's pretty damn tanky and durable after all. I mean, 3k, it's not easy to burst through that, even if you have Daedalus and whatnot. If you get caught with a stun and you can't PKB and Mystic Flares on top of your head with E-Blade, yes, you can go down, but... I mean, at this point, why the hell not? Of course, you want to save for buyback. Everybody has buyback. Everybody has buyback. Magnus? Whoa, he purchased something? Did I see it wrong? Oh, it's a Mystic Staff. But is it a Shiva's card? Oh, it's a Shiva's card for Magnus. So double Shiva's card might be pretty useful. Courier though, don't stop here, man. Don't stop here. Go further. Okay, thank God. That just goes to show that don't take games late against Medusa. Do not do it. Looking at the graphs again. Only a 15,000 net worth lead now, XP. All. Now everybody must be level 25, right? Everybody's 25. It's a party, guys. Everybody's welcome to the elite club of being 25. Oh, the fight. The Mystic Fairy. They get the kill onto Vengeful. He has buyback though. Hex onto Tara as well. No reverse priorities yet. One is on cooldown anyway. They get the Stone Gaze Tron. He's still in backlash. There's Chronosphere coming out. But they already lost the Aegis. Will it be enough? Rapier is on the ground. They need to get the kills. PGG. Spiker up us up. Do they have vision? Skewered back. Yes, they do. He tried to get the Rapier, but he lost it. Who's Rapier? Oh, yeah, it was the Vengeful's Rapier. So another 3 heroes dead. PGG, he doesn't have buyback. 100 gold short. So they defend once again. So I was a little bit slow in catching that fight. I'm just expecting nothing to really happen here anymore, and I'm reading chat and whatnot. So, Quista, go for a 5th Rapier. You can do it, man, you know? Get 5th Rapier, die, drop every single other item, just go with 6 Rapiers and kill everybody. Not a bad idea, if you ask me. Okay, keep the Eye of Sky, just nice stats. Okay, so they have reverse polarity if they need to use the Refresher Orb. If not, 35 seconds. They're pushing in, finally. Are they gonna go for the Juggler? Of course, there are buybacks for the core heroes of Moscow 5. But double Chronosphere was already used. The first Chrono is still on cooldown for another 20 seconds. If they find Vigos though, can they find Vigos? They're not going for it at the moment. Tara, he's waiting for some assistance. This Psionic Trap is not enough vision. Vigos, no PKB, no nothing. Boots of Travels are there, of course. And they're not gonna find him, I think. Oh, whew. The Blink almost got vision. They pinged him out. They know he's there. 4 step forward. Never mind. They're not gonna take the risk. Not gonna take it. Game goes on, guys. This is looking... I think it's like, what, 30 something minutes short of being the longest competitive game. Because the longest one was 4FC versus Team Dog. I think it was 2 hours and 20 minutes or something. So we're going strong, guys. This game, it's not over yet. Another Rapier or still a Rapier on Vengeful Spirit. I still would like to see a Rapier rather than Spirit Breaker than the Vengeful, to be fair. I mean, he can do that much more with the Empower being there as well. He can clear creep waves way faster than the Vengeful would be, or is able to. Vengeful is going for some lifesteal, so at least that's nice, but I still think it would have been that much better as well. Kingar, he's dropping his items from the courier for some reason. I don't know why. Oh! Radiant Courier! Not sniped. Didn't they see King R? Are you kidding me? Courier? You got vision of them, didn't you? The enemy Courier, King R. Oh, look at this. Skewer, place ward, and blink out. Now there's gonna be an Eagle song picked up by... What? Oh, it must be E-Blade. Yeah, it's E-Blade for Ogre as well. So for E-Blade into multicast, not bad. Plus, of course, being able to just E-Blade. Maybe yourself, maybe even a teammate if they're getting focused by right clicks too much. Medusa getting E-Bladed, I guess if you get E-Blade, if you get hexed on Medusa and you try to E-Blade so that he won't take right click damage, it might backfire just because there are Mystic players, but Medusa went for the safe choice, went for the BKB now. 10-second one, of course. So how many rapiers are in the game? It's I think 5. How many are in the base? Yeah, 2 on the courier with the BKB as well. So he's gonna save the BKB for his life when he comes back, not before. It looks like that they released. So... Whoa, guys, I didn't even look at it. I didn't even think to look at it. But look at the last hits. 1,550 last hits. Holy shit, guys. What is this last hit number? Of course, there's some pretty crazy last hits on everybody else as well, almost, but 1,550 plus. The skewer onto Blower Brain. Multicast, quad 1. Another multicast, only a double 1, but it's enough to get the kill. Kingar. He has so much gold, he went for a Necrobook. That's why he's just gonna have the courier come with him at all times. Quista doing some item juggling as well with the Manta style, just sending the creeps, not the creeps, the illusions out to push the lanes and whatnot. So it's actually Necrobook. Soon it's like Refresher Orb, Skyrife just because you can. I mean, Aghanim is on it. A cheese is on the courier. Still double cheese and Nyx Assassin. I don't think we had a single cheese usage in this game. Maybe one I didn't see properly, but this... How the hell is this game still going? Medusa, nerf Empower, I don't know, Vengeance Aura. Everybody has so much gold, current gold, 10k plus, almost 10k, 8.6. Yeah, this game is real, guys. It's real. Only one hero does not have buyback, it's the Vengeful Spirit. Oh, Mama Shiba. Oh, Bolshoi DPS! Bolshoi DPS! Medusa does too much. I'm just gonna start whipping out my Russian words and trying to put them into context. If the Medusa can right click anybody, that somebody is gonna have an Opusheye Litso. I'm probably gonna pronounce it a little bit wrong, but yeah. They're gonna get beaten up and have a swollen face. Yeah, baby. I don't know, what is this game? And it's not like anybody's getting some massive item progression. Medusa can't go anywhere, just get more rapiers really and save for buyback. PGG, trying to scout things out. At the moment, they have a gem on Ogre Magi, but I still think they should have... Wait, I'm gonna have to scroll out even more. Can I scroll out more? Don't think so, so... Have all of this area, all of this covered in sentries. Because one time they didn't have a gem close enough, but they had a sentry here. PGG came close, and they got the jump on him with the Nether Strike of the Spirit Breaker. They should have that at the moment as well, man. Medusa, buy freaking 40, 50, however many sentries. What are you gonna do with the gold anyway? Buy the sentries. That would be such a good investment, I think, for them. Just to be on the safe side. But going 30 minutes to go, guys, for the world record of competitive Dota. I think at least. So I have my fingers crossed that it's gonna go another 30 minutes. I mean, with the way everybody has buybacks, it might as well. Although Moscow 5 definitely still in a hugely advantageous situation. I mean, how the hell is ScaryFaceZZZ gonna leave their base? But Moscow 5, they're going for something. They popped the Necrobook by King R. Everybody's coming to the bottom lane. Boots are travels in. Oh, do they really want to go? They have... I mean, just double Chrono and go for Ancient. Double Chrono and go for Ancient. 3 heroes are grouped up now, or never mind, blow your brain! You missed your opportunity! Could have been so beautiful. I think the Necrobox even gave vision there. Oh god. Bazaar, Asa. I hope they don't want to beat Waga's record. I think it's like 3 something hours with techies. Just... Of course it was a pop, but still. Oh, PGG. Can he get the jump? No, Gem went a little bit too far. He got the BKB though. Pops the stone gaze as well. Only for PGG. He pops the cheese, number 1, but it's on a cooldown. Multicast, not even necessary. But it's BKB on cooldown for Medusa. It's stone gaze used. That might still be an opening for Moscow 5. PGG might even want to buy back and Boots travels in, to be honest. Whoa, what? Is it the second Manta Styler? Oh, what? No, it's not the second Manta Style, he just probably had a Manta Style somewhere on the ground and got killed by Necrobooks or just anybody, just creeps. So, thank god Medusa has this much money to spare. I would still like to see the sentries, the mass sentries. Because had they had sentries here, wherever, they would have been able to kill PGG without having to pop the BKB or the stone gaze. They would have gotten the jump on him immediately and another Roshan. Well, what do you know? Another cheese. Cheese number 2 on the courier. Oh god. Once again, Tron picks up the Aegis. Aegis, of course, doesn't make you... It makes you immortal for 1 life. But usually when you come back, you might just die straight away. Especially since you don't have the blink to escape anymore. And the tier 4s are also still standing. They have taken some damage, but not all that much. Manta Style picked up on TA as well. I guess they're going for... Wow, there's a refresher orb on TA. I didn't even notice it. But they're going to go for like double Hex, double Manta, and really, they should in theory be able to just chrono the Medusa twice. And everybody else go for the Ancients at the same time. It should be so easy. I mean, at some point everybody can even get Necrobooks. Just chrono the Medusa once even will be enough. Of course there's gonna be the potential swap from the Vengeful, I guess. Okay. Another Necro units. Just Siege coming out. PGG trying to go for something. Trying to get the jump on to Quista. 1 jump will be enough, of course. He still has buyback. He still has the double rapier waiting for him. In the freaking base. I'm not too sure why the magic wand is still there by Dara. To just sell it, get an item. And... what item could you go for though? 6k in the bank. I guess Hex, double Hex for the Magnus. Definitely won't be a bad choice. Maybe even get a BKB for yourself. E-Blade maybe even. Make sure that Moscow 5 can't right click. Because do they have BKBs? Tron does have, but it's a 5-second one and he's swapped it out anyway. At least until he has the Aegis on him. TA not carrying a BKB. BKB is there on Blow Your Brain, but also down to 5 seconds. So E-Blade might not be that bad of a choice. $99 minutes. 100 minutes gonna be surpassed. I have a funny feeling I'm gonna have to just start cutting off the vote. It's a small price to pay, guys. And I'm actually rather happy that I chose to cast this game in the end anyway. With the delays that it had, I thought like, screw this guys, not worth it. Because everybody else is watching like bigger tournaments and whatnot anyway. But I somehow powered through. The game started. And well, now we're 100 minutes later. Well, with the draft and with the pauses a little bit more. Nature's Prophet. Sorry guys, had to cough. Nature's Prophet has himself a freaking Necrobook now as well. Literally just go for 5 Necrobooks. Go in, Chronosphere the Medusa. Maybe Chronosphere just Vengeful. Chronosphere Vengeful with 1 Chrono, Refresher, Chronosphere Medusa with the other one, and just kill the freaking Ancient. Of course tier 4s are still standing, so it's not that easy I guess. Cliff is there as well, so Cliff is gonna negate the effect of that one. No, don't pause! Go pausa, no! Say it, so say you didn't want pause, really? You didn't want pause. Okay, so I think what they said now is that they want to smoke at 120 minutes. Yeah, okay, so a smoke break will occur at 120 minutes in. So Perakur, or whatever it means, is smoking. I think. Okay, so do we have 20k network lead still? XP of course. As always, zeroed out because everybody's level 25. Any big items that I haven't noticed yet? Doesn't look like. I mean, Heaven's Halberd doesn't really do all that much at the moment anyway, to be fair. How much gold does he have? So Refresher Orb there for Blow Your Brain. Refresher Orb. I'm just gonna have to click everybody because... Oh, never mind. Stash. It's shown anyway. Manta style. Yep. It's going to be Necrobooks. They're just gonna start writing things out massively. So Quista. 9.7k in the bank once again. Do we have more rapiers? No, just the two. Only two rapiers, man. Boo! Only two Spirit Breaker. Why don't you get the rapier? I guess you don't want to lose it and give it to Moscow 5 really, but holding on to 11,000 when you're a Spirit Breaker, I just don't see the point. Even Refresher Orb might not be too bad. Double Charge, double Nether Strike, as well as double Hex, double BKB. It would be pretty legit to be honest. Even double Mjolnir, not that shabby, I guess. 6.7k, just looking at current gold on everybody. So, the current gold, I'm not even gonna sum it up because everybody has so much, but I'm guessing it's surpassing 50,000 at the moment. And, oh, what do you know, age is reclaimed, Moscow 5. But that's their luxury at the moment, they can wait it out this long. I mean, like I've talked about multiple times, Vengeful Spirit not getting too many item upgrades. Has the Ghost Scepter, might go for the E-Blade, might go for like Skadi, I don't know, Satanic even at some point. Shadow Blade Magnus, man, Shadow Blade Magnus. I'd like to say it wasn't the best item pickup, it might even work. Moscow 5, 0 detection, no gem, no sentries, no nothing. They don't even care about observer wards at the moment, nobody has space for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. So yeah, no sentries, no nothing. Shadow Blade might even work out. If it does, it's gonna be a stroke of brilliance. Charge coming out as well. They want to go. There's the blink. They get Blow Your Brain. Stun number 1. They need to stun number 2 as well. It's gonna come out. They're gonna use so much. PGG wants to chase somebody down. Don't think he can catch them. So once again, they catch one hero off guard. I guess Shadow Blade made a slight difference there. So not that bad of an item pickup. In this case, I mean, really, I didn't. Wow, Manta style Sky of Mage. No, guys, please. So, dear viewers at home. Okay, look at this. 5 Boots of Travels. We're probably gonna have at one point in time, if this game keeps on going, have like Boots of Travels, Manta style, and Necro Book. Okay, they're not going to line them up like that. They're going to have them in the couriers and stashes and whatnot probably, but we might be looking at a game where every single player on a team will have Boots of Travels. I guess that's not that big of an issue, but every single player will have Manta style and Necro Book. Yeah, it has begun. Blow Your Brain picks up Necro level 1. This is just too silly, too ridiculous. So Kingar farming up enemy ancients. That's how boss is, man. Right click damage 215. Not too shabby at all. I would still like to see me. I guess they don't have the item space for a Vladimir's offering anymore now when everybody's just getting capped out. Couriers flying about, refresher orbs, necrobooks, manta styles. So looking at the last hit chart again, not 2000 yet. Medusa, man, pick up your slack. Where's the 2000 last hits? Where the fuck is it? Just look at the courier fest. Everybody has their own personal courier. I mean, Jesus, necrobooks, refresher orbs, everything. There's everything on the couriers. Oh, Dara though, he sees Kingar. He's gonna get charged as well. He wants to go for the Vigos though. Tron, he comes in. Oh, but the Hex! Necrobook Vision comes out, Dara. Can he escape? Yes, he can. Reverse polarity with the force, the font to Tron. Where's the follow-up? There's the multicast. Mystic Flare is not gonna do enough. Or is it Tron still alive? One more right click. Are they gonna get it? The Sprout, the Shiva's card will be enough. They get the one kill. But now, Chronosphere onto Ogre Magi only. It's Chronosphere number 1. He's still gonna have number 2 anyway. They're not gonna save the Ogre Magi. They're gonna leave him to die. Doesn't get any stuns because they're gonna have to defend base. The charge onto PGG. They're gonna get the kill. Minus armor from the Vengeful. They're gonna get the stun. Hex was there. Spirit Breaker does plenty of damage with his right clicks. Tower is dropping a little bit lower than it used to be. Still alive though, that's what matters. Get more rapiers, man. Just get more rapiers. Get more backup. Get rapiers. Die. I don't know. Just stand in mega creeps. Of course, you don't want to buy back that. You don't want to have it on cooldown, especially against double chronosphere. But I just wish he could like buy rapiers and die and drop them safely somehow. Oh, Dota. 5.8k in the bank. They're actually starting to farm up faster and faster, although the mega creeps, they give less gold, but Moscow 5, all they have to work with really is jungle creeps, more or less, or at least most of the time, just because the mega creeps are pushing in anyway, and it's the mega creeps killing the radiant creeps. So Moscow 5, they're not getting that much extra, but they're getting enough. Okay, Quista, still bloodlusted up, hitting fast, hitting hard. Has to be expected. Roshan has respawned. I have lost count. There have been at least 9 Roshans, so this is gonna be the 10th probably, I would guess. How many cheeses are there still in play? PGG holding on to 1. I'm gonna have to check all the couriers, man. It's too much trouble. 1 cheese and 1 courier. I guess it's gonna be 3 cheeses, so they've used some. Who's gonna pick up the Aegis even? Tron once again, maybe? No. They don't care, man. Aegis. They know they're not gonna fight anyway. At least not gonna fight without buyback. Necrobook level 3 on Faceless Void. So how many have them? Oh, just come on, Valve. Add, implement that it's gonna show courier items as well. It would be so much easier for me. But 1 Scythe of Ice dropped. Oh god, next assassin is like, I can't carry my Hex anymore. Hex, useless item. Must get rid of it. I guess it's not entirely false. Medusa still sitting on a 9-second BKB. I think here he used his first BKB. That was probably like 15 minutes ago, I want to say. But Ogre, he had to buy back. To be honest, he didn't have to, I think. His buyback might have made it so that Moscow 5 did not get this tier 4, for example. But now without buyback, has to be a little bit more wary. But I guess he can just go all out on items. Not like he's gonna get any big upgrade anyway. Oh, they're gonna go in. They catch Vengeful. There's the Mystic Flare. A 1-1. Easy kill. Of course, they didn't get the Rapier. Blower Brain didn't even have enough space for it as he's carrying 2 Observer Wards. Oh, what? Were there Observer Wards on the ground? Oh, can they catch PG? Long range swap as the buyback was there. Multicast into the Spike Carapace. They're still gonna get the kill. The right clicks will be plenty. Aegis is popped. And now Vigos gets 1 right click onto the tier 4. Not enough. It's still alive. They're gonna get PGG. He's gonna get hexed up, or can they? Reverse polarity onto Vigos. They're gonna get the kill. Multicast not necessary, but Blower Brain, he gets it. There's the Mystic Flares as well. Divine Rapier 1 on the ground. Can they get Blower Brain though? He's gonna get hexed up. Reverse polarity as well, but they need some damage. Where's the damage? Vengeful Spirit, he didn't go for the right click. Magic Missile. They need to get it. They need it badly. Oh god. The Heaven's Halberd actually came into play there. Did disarm. Of course, Quista had to defend. 1 tier 4 did go down. Rapiers on the ground everywhere. Dara picks up 1. Magnus. Come on. Give that 1 to the Spirit Breaker, guys. This was the best chance. Give Rapier to Spirit Breaker. I don't know why. I guess he can buy his own if he wants to. So, 10 minutes more and we're gonna have a smoke break, guys. 10 more minutes. Oh, the charge. PGG. You have cheese. You have Hex. You should be able to escape here. Oh, Blade Mail. Blade Mail actually not a bad pickup. He pops the Spike Carapace, but Spirit Breaker has the Hex, has the BKB. So they get another kill, but they cannot force buybacks. And Ogre Magi on the sidelines for 70 seconds. His multicasts are pretty damn important, to be honest. Plus, not only that, the Bloodlust as well. But the Necrobooks, Vengeful Spirit, not quite fast enough to get the kills. You need Rapier, man. Without Rapier, you're nothing. You're nothing without the Rapier. Sky of Mage. Even the illusions, man. Vengeful needs some more damage. They all need more damage. 4 staff picked up. Quista. 1.8k in the bank. Hasn't died for God knows how long. Tara. Split pushing. Counter pushing. However you want to call it. The top lane. Courier. Oh, the Courier disappeared. There's a Courier here. Oh, never mind. It went farther. My bad. Oh, Tron! He gets the Hex onto Tara. Look at the right click's got an immediate crit. But they're gonna turn it around. Reverse polarity. 1 second. Shadow Blade. It's gonna be enough because he's around as well. Tara, you don't want to go into that. Psionic Trap to slow down Spirit Breaker. Help your buddy out. Help your buddy out. Oh, Tron, he comes in. Reverse polarity onto 2. Will it be enough? Come on. Empower Spirit Breaker. Where's the power dude? Tara, empower him. Go for it. The Hex comes out. They need a little bit more. Skewer. One more right click. They get the kill. But Vigos, will it be enough to get the counters? Yes, it will. And Spirit Breaker gonna lose his life as well. Maybe Rapier on the ground. Heaven's Halberd. Melt. Oh, he got the charge out. Will he be safe though? Blink. 1 second. Spirit Breaker gonna lose his life. Unless. Yes. They get the kill. But there's the multicast. Dara. He fought back already. Another multicast. They need to slow him down. They need to get the kill. Shiva's card. Melt. Where's the vision, guys? Vision. They don't have it. Is there a Rapier on the ground here? I don't know who. Somebody probably picked it up. Buyback on Tron as well. If they can get Tron now. But in the base, Krista had to force his BKB out. Defending at the meantime. Dara, if only he had just used Empower onto the Spirit Breaker, that could have gone so much better, I think. Would have been, it would have made a world of difference, to be honest. Vigos though, slow down, stand up, Skewer. No, you took him away from the creeps. Never mind. They get the kill anyway. Krista low on mana, but he's alive. That's all that matters. Tron, he wants to come in. No Necrobook. Hex onto Dara. Going for tier 4. They don't care. Blow your brain. They pop. They're going for the GG. Will it be enough? Krista is so low on mana. This might be it. Glyph, it's on cooldown as well. Spirit Breaker doing anything he can. Mystic Flares coming out. The reverse parity was used. Blow your brain still alive. Shiva's card. They need to kill him. Krista, he's down. He buys back. Will it be fast enough? I don't think so. GG. Finally, Moscow 5. They win the freaking game. I cannot believe it. They actually did it. Holy crap. And Heflamoke is calling me. Wait. Moshi, Heflamoke.
Yeah.
Game just
You're
ended,
still
man.
casting?
Game just ended.
Oh.
So yeah, guys, that was it, man. 1 hour and 52 minutes of action. Moscow 5 finally win the game. Finally, they went for the Ancient. Holy crap, what a freaking game this was. But this was the last game for me as well for the day. And the only game, but this game was long enough for 3 games, really. So all is good, all is well. Thank you so much for watching.
To congratulate, like, on the new record, but too bad they finished that.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that they were gonna reach it, but
125 minute was the old record, and I was just about to bring out the champagne on the stream, even though I'm not casting it. But yeah, too bad, Coucher. Next time.
Next time, guys. So, like I said, it's gonna be it. If you enjoyed the cast, be sure to follow us. All the links are below the stream. It's going to be HeflaTV and really everywhere on the social media. For myself, it's at Coucher and everywhere as well. This VOD will be uploaded, whether in one part or two, depending on how YouTube wants to just work with us. But yeah, we're gonna upload it as fast as we can, link it more or less everywhere. So, something to check out. Share for your friends. Show how Moscow 5 can just 3-2 and not end this game. Having like a 40,000 golden XP lead, but just a few songs now to end the stream, guys, and just I hope you enjoy the game and you can just finally go to the toilet or whatnot or just smoke. But yeah, guys, once again, appreciate it that you came and just see you another day.